about the doctor we have?
I got the,
Dr. Clean.
Nice.
His name is Dr. Clean.
Huh.
Dr. Clean.
Get clean on it.
That's so great.
He likes Star Trek since he's a fan of the Klingons.
Of course. Get Dr. Clean on it. That's great.
Yes, I do.
Alrighty,
Oh, let's talk
so
about you.
They're great.
this is episode 8 of the Northern Realm Saga. It's Saturday, April 28th. And spring has finally showed up here in the Midwest, finally.
Mugglove vlog. I counted my gold again today.
Got the windows open so you'll be hearing birds and stuff. And
All kinds of tweets.
our ogre will be here in a bit, apparently.
I don't know how to do
But
this.
in attendance, we have Mugleb, the Goblin Rogue, Kelf, the Elven Monk,
Greetings.
Parayko, the Dwarven Priest, Ene, the Human Barbarian, and Addie, the Half-Elven Druid. Along with assorted animal friends and protectors and beasts of burden. And one certain indefatigable mule.
and an ogre known as
Well, that dragon was a big pain in our butts.
Indeed. Wonder why he flew off.
Would anyone like to help me with a quick recap of last game?
We fought a dragon.
That's all I remember too.
And we also saved the
of-
town.
The whole town is like, no. As soon as the dragon showed up, you guys were like, "Geek,"
Right?
Well,
which
yeah.
makes sense.
Fuck the town.
But
We also saved the town from like a bunch of
we were
Dogals.
traveling. Yes, the Dogals were setting fire to a village on the shores of the inner sea. You went and helped them. You drove off the Dogals, and the giant beetle wreaked havoc before it was finally put down. There was some talks of what to do with a captured Dogal before finally the monk NPC that was there, Mung Lai, slit its throat and talked about how the strong should rule the weak, and if they're weak, then they have no value. And everyone was kind of like, yeah, well, maybe, or
He has a valid point.
So it all depends on.
Hope he doesn't think me is weak.
So then there was some.
Preparations to cross the river.
There was the Parayko talked to the religious leader of the town, found out that they worship Torm, and they promised to assist the conquering heroes across the river that leads out of the inner sea. When there was a amulet found that revealed information to Ene, and I don't know if Kelf was part of that or
I
not.
had some insight on that.
And
I was using it to create a new holy symbol.
Ene, do you remember the information that was revealed to you? Because it's kind of important.
It was. What's this? I don't know.
It's on
Oh,
that sheet.
it's this.
It's
What's
that
this crap?
Thing.
He sets it on fire. Magic. I didn't need that. Oh,
It was information saying that
The lead
all
scanner.
of our magic items that we got off of Raptus are connected to our past in some way, and that the Enduring One, the leader of the Beetle clan, he is on his way to White Plume Mountain, where Doomblade once again resides, to get it, and he will whenever Doomblade is summoned by Kleshef the Ogre Mage, he will call forth the undead remains of the previous owners of Demon Blade. So
now just a point of clarification. I don't know if I misheard you or not, but the Enduring One betrayed the first scavenger, has Demon Blade,
oh, it has Demon Blade.
and is already in possession of it and is going to use it.
And is on his way to White Plume Mountain.
Well, we got to beat him there.
From what I remember, he was actually really close to there, and basically all he's waiting on is the body to allow Caraptus to call upon the ancestors that had Demon Blade. We also saw the spirit leave your body, which was creepy as frick. And
Okay.
I think that was about it.
All right. So everyone. So after and then a red dragon landed at the edge of the sea
And died.
and proceeded to say that he wanted the corpse. Rock grabbed the coffin and ran off with it after the initial dragon's fiery breath rained down upon the cart and the people that were there. Some people were burned badly. The dwarf priest and the elven monk were burned.
It hurt.
Everyone else that was in the path managed to evade, and in game terms, evading by using up some hit points to evade most of the damage.
Except for me.
And me,
Because why?
I have a magic ring and he is magic.
I have
Because you
protection
cast
from
a
fire.
spell
Yeah,
and it worked.
exactly.
And I ran out of the way.
Iraq.
The cart miraculously saved the breath weapon, which I found interesting.
It's a magical card.
No, it's
It's indefatigable.
just random sloogie.
I like the indefatigable dog.
So now the dwarf has half of a beard, or at least I don't remember if that was how it was described or if it was just really, really singed.
I'm gonna kill me a dragon.
And because he failed his save, but I think after that your outermost possessions all did save after that.
I'm more than
Chainmail
his
did not.
beard.
Oh, okay. So the
Yes,
chainmail loosed. Okay.
And I struck at the dragon, missed once, and then broke my axe on the second one. So I have one axe right
Okay.
now.
And then Kelf, unfortunately, who failed his save, then lost several items.
My cloak, my
The
clothes,
spear.
my spear, my headband remains, and Muglet gave over his cloak, which I made a loincloth out of. So that's pretty much what I'm wearing. Oh, my sandals saved, so I have my shoes, my headband, and loincloth.
His killer
The thing that was
And my
significant about
bandolier.
that is that the spear that he had was actually made out of the bones of a sea dragon, and it proceeded to be destroyed by the flames of another dragon. So that
That's
was
why-
kind of sad because this character has had this spear for a long time.
Well, is it salvageable?
But you know what? Sometimes the dice, when you roll a 3 and you need a
There's ash.
4,
It
that's the
doesn't
way
mean
it goes.
Oh,
Even with this magical bonus, it still didn't roll good enough. So,
So
that's
it-
what happens. You
So
got-
it did not survive.
It did not.
It is not salvageable.
that's reasonable.
Just
That's
ash.
fair enough. I got a lot of
would have
use out of it.
ash, but even the ash was burnt.
I don't think
I
bone
don't
is
need it.
flammable though. Bone
doesn't
is-
matter.
I rarely use it. It's just a
It does.
ceremonial
It
token
does.
that I have treasured for a long time, but
Is bone flammable?
The dice say what the dice say.
that's right.
That's how it goes.
Okay,
And
so then
everything is flammable
when the
with
dragon
fire.
landed, some of the horses scattered, or I know that
Donkey.
the donkey, your donkey with the with all your gold on it, ran
Did I
off.
go and get it?
Yes.
But Kelf was able to cast a spell, locate animals,
And
and
we
located
retrieved
it, and went and retrieved it. And I think that's where we stopped. I don't remember if there was any spell casting at the end of the game to try to restore some people's health and
Don't believe
vitality.
there was.
No, that's where we need to start.
Man, this is one heck of a pilgrimage.
there
if
was
you're gonna
not.
do
That's
all
what
your
happened.
stuff.
Okay. So,
Shit, oh, you everywhere.
did anyone have to roll for hit
Hit
points
ends,
at
so-
the end of last game? Did anyone go up a level? Do they remember that?
No, I
We
did
did.
not, but I should be close.
And they did?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know when I get XP or not.
Oh, my normal horde of pencils over here.
If I remember right, you said that I should go up either after this one or after the
I just
next
leave stuff on the table.
Yeah, you will, unless you die, you'll be going
You
up
have
there. Or unless you
wax on
prove
the card.
yourself to be a
I was gonna
nuisance
ask
to
you
the
if I could have
game,
that one.
you'll be going up
Using
after
it, I
this.
lost one. Okay.
Battle axe.
Yeah,
Kel
I'll use swing battle axe this game.
Yeah.
Alright.
is
if you would not mind.
Kel, the same thing. Unless you prove yourself to be a detraction to the gaming experience of the other players, you will be going up a level after this session.
Woo!
And your character survives.
Yeah, both are required.
And
to take the level.
Nay, what level is your last sheet?
I am 5th level.
Oh, okay,
An
so
anvil
that's
falls on me.
What I have here.
Yeah, but didn't
So
you
you
go up
must
a
have
level?
just went up pretty soon because you got a ways to go.
My
From
sheet says I have 16,920 and I need 32,000.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're
He literally
progressing.
just went up
What about me?
2 sessions ago.
Mugleb, I think you had the most to go if I remember right. Yeah, you got a ways to go.
Well, what's my XP?
47,454.
Oh, that's more than my sheet says.
Okay.
Let's go with white.
Pikel,
I
you
just went up, so I ain't going
just
I haven't gone
did
up
you get a
since
new
we
sheet?
started.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, your next
I guess
level
he
is
just never
13,000.
used any of your level 7s.
13,000.
Or
Oh,
not level 7.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah. I have up to 4th level spells.
Yeah.
and
I guess he
rock
just never used them because
What did
Yeah, I
the
did.
scouter say about his
Yeah,
power
except for the
levels?
past like couple
plugging
sessions.
along.
It's over 8.
Oh, okay.
Did you know
So
the
we
com-
will resume the game. Like any session, if I can, I like to stay what the date is once, and then I don't repeat it until a new day.
Did you know in the
Because
comments?
I
it
don't
was
like
actually-
repeating bullshit. I think people should keep track of some things on their own.
He said it was over 8,000. So
Good month 14.
we've been out here for over a year.
Some people have.
Okay.
Uh,
And then after the dragon left, everyone realized that the monk and his 2 assistants were gone.
This is
So
What's
what's
up?
Among Live?
There you have it.
Cop. What's the campaign name?
Northern Realms.
Oh, no, thank you.
Northern Realms Saga. Oh,
I had
with a
asked,
bit of pretentiousness and a hint of ginger.
Saga.
Again.
I had asked,
Sagawa.
I had asked Pikel if I could have his battle axe that he had on the cart.
He
and
said,
I
hell
believe
no, get away from my shit.
Well, why don't you just do that? That's something you already did, and then you went.
I
and got it?
just asked
Oh, okay.
right now. If you want, I could do it in character.
Well, I would prefer, as I said, you try to keep the multiple TV on at the same time to a minimum. That way, I can keep track.
Okay, well,
So now you guys are on.
Pikel, can I have that battle axe on the cart?
Yeah, you can use it.
Thank you.
Is this something you made?
No, it's just a battle axe. Regular old store-bought battle
Something
axe.
you bought like when you were first created the
Yeah.
character? Okay.
Just a standard.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need this.
All right. So anyway, you guys can. So everyone, as far as I know, is right there, and you are assessing your damage, talking, and relaying how wonderful it is to see this giant lizard fly out.
I will use my healing and herbalism non-weapon proficiencies to administer healing to anyone who needs it, take care of wounds. I have no more spells left for the day. My divine energy has been diminished, so
More ways than one.
it's only my physical helping can be had tonight until I pray tomorrow.
And I help.
Well,
as
that's the first red dragon I've ever seen.
He was definitely
I go over to
angry.
Clark.
I've only seen a black dragon before.
Yeah,
Pikel. Okay, that's what
I
I go
believe
over to Pikel.
I've seen the
Do you
black
need
one
a
and the red one
assistance?
as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a. How many different kinds of colors of dragons are there?
I've heard that there's
Would
metallic,
you want me?
metallic colored
I'll
ones.
help you
Alright.
if you want.
But I've never
help
seen
out,
Oh, it's Avery.
brother. Go.
Alright.
Air,
I
I'm
think that'd be
guessing,
fast.
like
I-
the rest of us.
Well, I mean, what would they breathe out? Like
Oh,
like
like
the
high
red weapon.
heal.
Yeah, I
this
wouldn't know.
Great priest.
maybe he does breathe out air in the
Over
super
high healed
condensed form.
great priest. A total of 12.
Oh, cool.
Won't die if I stub my toe now.
That helps.
Stagger what?
I said, I won't die if I stub my toe now.
That's good.
You
Oh my god! Kelf, do you need healing?
I could use it. I'm wounded. These burns are. I'm treating them, but
For healing on Kelf. Warren, heal this honorable priest and whatnot and what for. As long as the damn pink dice.
Roasted.
It doesn't that damn. We make go that fast. 7.
yay!
Some
Thank
nice
you.
roast.
Praise be to Obadiah. I mean, Moradin.
Thank you.
Obadiah as well.
Obed High.
Is he?
Obed.
Obadiah.
But
One of the
what do
priests
you
of-
guys do when you
Blessed
pray
be
to
among
your
Obadiah.
powers and they seem to ignore you or you don't get answered?
Contact with Parayko too.
Parayko.
Parayko.
Helps.
I don't really think so.
Perhaps. I don't.
There was a shop guy. There was like a guy who was running a shop who was one of Parayko's servants. I don't
I
remember
believe
his name.
Azar said you guys killed him.
Oh yeah, he did turn into
Turned into a demon.
turned into like a
Yes,
big
I know.
bird creature.
I know you are.
I said you guys killed him.
Must be an echo.
Man, there's a lot of things building between the stars.
Well then, about crossing the river.
Any
So-
sign of the town coming?
Yeah, actually, that was on my mind. They start to slowly like approach and they ask if anyone needs help.
We have chased off the dragon, yet these guys are kind of badly hurt a little bit. They were singed by the great flames with the huge lizard.
Have any of you
Fine.
seen this dragon before that just came here? Does he live in this
They all
region?
say no. We have not even thought such a thing was real.
Perhaps there's been less food wherever it's been flying around.
They look at this funny elven guy here and they just shrug their shoulders.
You have an armor. I'll throw my chainmail off.
I'll let you roll a level check to see if this tiny village has an armor.
You think they'd at least have like a weapon with them?
26. I made it.
Nice.
No, we go to for that sort of thing. we go to the next town.
Where's the
Yeah,
next-
we
what's
were
the
gonna
next
go
town?
there.
What's the next town?
That's where we were gonna go before Featherfall.
What?
The harbor town.
I thought Waterdeep was after Featherfall, though.
Waterdeep, is that the one?
Well, that's where we're headed
Yes.
to on where the feathers go.
Okay.
No, Waterdeep is very far away.
No, I didn't.
Is
think that was
Featherfall
the
or
name.
Waterdeep closer?
Featherfall.
I'm talking about the village to the east of here along the edge of the river, or along the edge of the lake.
How far away is it?
Less than a day.
That would be a good idea to go over there, maybe get our armor repaired.
The one lady has a shop there, Wanda, from Wanda's Magical Elixirs.
I thought we already passed her.
No, she has a store in that town that
Oh,
we were
yeah,
going to
with
go
her
to.
sister. Or something.
But that's why I'm trying to think of the name of the town.
Waterdeep.
No, it ain't Waterdeep. I walk away from my blood.
Okay.
God damn it! Cool.
The, D-
Save my sanity.
the DM will say, would you like to use your intelligence on a 30 roll for a free fact?
21.
All right, so you just
Okay.
can't quite think of it.
No, I can't. But it's on the edge of the lake, and it's a walled city, and there's a magic shop there that's kind of a hidden gem. People don't all talk about it because it's a dark magical thing. That's where we're going. As we
None of
head
you guys
to
remember
Featherfall.
that, huh?
I'll
That's
take a
amazing.
memory check.
Why would you take a memory check?
I got a 5.
You were correct.
What? Oh yeah, I was Waterdeep. I knew it.
Well, you said that's really far away.
It is. Like these people said the next village that's a half a day away. With this, look, here's where you guys are, right there. Right? So
Okay.
there's Waterdeep.
No,
Oh,
Waterdeep.
God.
Across, right?
Right there, where you're not
That's
there.
Waterdeep.
Okay.
Here's where you guys are.
Okay.
So, like, if you were to just go half a way day this way, that's where the next village
Oh,
is.
the opposite
that
direction.
has a smith.
In the opposite direction.
I mean, but that's you guys went when you came from Ravensbluff. You went la 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 la.
Wait a minute.
So-
is that the place where I stabbed that guy?
No, you stabbed the guy down in here,
I do not remember him stabbing.
I do.
Yeah.
or up in here.
I definitely do.
That was close. That was on the opposite side of the river where that little hidden town with the magic shot or with the.
Well, I guess I'll just.
that's where you got. You're like, "Eh."
Okay, I'm gonna examine my armor, see if it's repairable. At least get us to Featherfall.
Featherfall.
You examine your armor, and you're an armorer, or are you
Yes,
not?
I am an armorer.
Are you? Okay. You know that it would cost twice as much to repair it as it would be to buy a new set. But you know
No.
that your skill
Can I make it
is why it would
functionable?
cost.
Could I make it functionable in the
No, because it lost its save. It's destroyed.
Alright,
It's
totally.
Beyond.
when something fails its save, it's destroyed, unless otherwise stated in some other thing. So
Alright, just checking.
So what time of day is it?
it is
Midday.
just past midday.
So do you think we ought to just cross the river, or are we going somewhere?
I mean, if you want to hit an armor in a quick fashion, we can go the opposite direction and get your armor, or we can head on out. Let's get across the river and head to
Across
Waterdeep.
and get to.
Head to Waterdeep. All right.
Featherfall is farther away.
Yes.
Okay,
It's a pretty big detour.
right then,
Oh, come on.
roll a d10.
You look drying at me, so I'm guessing you want me to do it.
Yes.
That is a 6.
Okay, a sound like a magical energy starts to appear about 3 squares away from the group,
I pull out my.
Ooh-ha!
I'm going for the coffin. I'm going to
And-
go and protect the coffin.
and you recognize it.
What is it?
It is the you can
The
roll
dimension
spellcraft.
door?
Well, roll a spellcraft. At advantage. At advantage because you've encountered this before.
I made it.
Okay. You recognize that as the signature for the Parayko teleportation.
Wait a minute, that's Parayko's teleportation magic.
And stepping out is Parayko, and he is dressed in full battle gear. Those of you that have not seen him see what appear to be an elven warrior with a flowing plated cloak extending all the way to the ground, somewhat similar in style to, say, you know how like Oriental or Eastern ancient armors had like the plates on like the, for lack of a better term, a dress. There's a term for it. I don't remember what it is.
Skirt.
Huh?
Kimono.
I don't think.
A plated skirt.
But anyway,
My battle kimono.
It is my battle skirt.
you might be right, but I don't think that's it.
My battle dress.
But anyway,
Going to the
he
ball
appears, and it has these. It's sewn. The plates are sewn onto chain, and it extends to the not only from the cuff all the way up, shoulders down, and it fully covers him. He's got like the same thing on a helmet, except it kind of comes to a point on the top, and then the face is exposed, and you can see underneath it and poking out is like a chain coif. And then he's got this mantle, which has it's kind of placed over the top of the whole thing, so it comes down like that on the front of the chest, over the shoulders, and it's made of some cloth that, I mean, that must be ceremonial. And he says, "I seek that dragon." And then he looks and he says, "Mugleb." And then he who else here does he know? Does he know you?
He knows
I
Pykel.
don't think
Pykel.
that I've met. I don't think Kelf has met Parayko.
Okay.
He knows Pykel definitely.
Yeah, he's the only one.
And he says,
What? You're 5 minutes late.
"Pykel." And he looks around. He says, "Is it safe?"
It flew away.
So you can see he drops his fighting stance.
The dragon
And
flew away.
The portal closes behind him, and then he looks over and he goes, "Donkey," and it just looks over and doesn't say anything.
Here, you got coffee in the fire? Here. You get coffee in the fire?
Yeah,
Can I get some?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll still listen.
I made the fully loaded Big Time Jam. So coffee cup, it should be one above the wherever the coffee pot is. Look up, open that, and there should be a cup in there. Okay.
Thanks.
So
Right.
he says, well, if it's safe, first things first. And he takes his staff and he puts it in the crook of his arm, reaches into his, appears to be a hidden pouch or whatever, and pulls out a stopper and takes a big drink and then puts the stopper in and puts it down.
These magicians and their pockets.
This elf appears to be older than Kelf, a little taller, probably a little wider as well. Not nearly as fucked up looking.
Kelf approaches and, "Greetings, Parayko. I've heard tales of your power. I am Brother Kelf, humble priest of Cahulan."
He says, "Any of you that are companions of Mugleb are friends to me.
Thank you.
I am Parayko, the mighty war wizard, and I am Mugleb's uncle, as far as you all are concerned. Who else do we have here?" And he turns.
I bow. My name is Ati Stormleaf. I'm a priest of Obadhai.
I'm an a-hole to you.
He raises an eyebrow.
And then, of course, does he know or not know Rock?
Oh yeah.
And
The big guy here is Rock.
And Rock.
Hi.
Oh.
Carrying the casket.
he says, I'm grateful to find, have you lost any of your companions along this journey?
Well, about two. one of them went off into a cave and tunnel, and who knows what happened. And the other one,
Was killed by goblin arrows.
What?
Survival.
oh
thing
yeah,
down here.
oh 3 of them, and then another one was revived and then kind of lost color and died. That was Bart, and then he was carried away by crystal scorpions. We don't know what happened to him.
Do you know of Bartalanthus?
He's
Prince
yes.
of Featherfall?
He is the one that introduced me to certain individuals, and he nods to Michael.
Ah. We seem to have lost him. The wizard Caraptus had captured him and somehow divided his spirit or something of that nature into 3 pieces that we found. And when we brought them all together, he became one again. 3 pieces became one, but then he was carried away by crystal scorpions, and to what end we do not know. Have you heard anything of his arrival at Featherfall?
No, but he is notorious for appearing and disappearing and somehow surviving.
We hope that he is well in Featherfall as we approach there, seeking the elven aid.
If I was to guess, I would say he is in his lair in secret. But you may be wondering why I am here now. I am here now
I am.
because the dragon has been summoned to the front.
Of what?
The front being an assault on Raven's Bluff itself by tremendously evil armies, led by someone that I think you're familiar with.
Nice.
The enduring.
Yes.
So you are aware of our quest and our plight.
I am more aware now that they seek to assault the Elven Kingdom directly, which no one thought possible. So, though it appears that you all are gravely wounded, I have not come without aid. And he reaches into his thing once again and produces a sack. And the sack, and he reaches.
He's got 8 in his sack.
And he gives each of you
He was within you all
he
along.
says, these are potions that will restore your health and vitality. He says, who here needs one?
I point to those 2.
I need one.
So he gives you one.
All right.
You
I
need
do
one?
have some of my own,
You need one?
but if you're willing to share, I would take another.
He gives you one.
Thank you.
I
You got any
say,
chainmail in your sack?
And I drink
Roll a
it.
level check.
I look at
19. I'm really high level today.
He says, I did not happen to bring my dwarven-sized chainmail with me.
Ah, damn it. I thought you
my
had a big
blessings of
sack.
open high have kept me safe.
The one day
Thank
I
you for
keep
your
that
offerings.
How did you all manage to survive with an attack of the dragon?
We flew away.
Sheer luck.
I've got
So
this
you're
one.
saying when it was pulled away from here and to help with the assault on Raven's Bluff that it saved you?
Apparently that's the case because it had us.
It was intimidating.
Well, I suggest you drink those potions now because unless you do not wish to go, you are going to come with me now to the front and engage the enemy. Right now.
And I
Oh,
pop the
right,
cork
right.
and I guzzle it.
we
You
might
wanna
need
roll?
some
Do
more
I
armor.
roll? What do we
Okay.
say?
So
We might need some more armor for these guys, though.
All battle fronts have armors. If they're organized.
Huh.
Or you'll be playing lying on the
you
ground.
get 13.
Excellent. I am revived
Who else?
to my full potential.
Okay, we'll go with Parayko. You get 16. You drink?
And this is the full potion.
Yes. 22.
Up to-
And Rock, of course, oh, give me one.
Yeah, he got.
Because I think he was
hurt pretty badly from something even before. Oh, the Dogall.
So do me a favor,
Beetle.
right? With one of those markers,
got
put 19 on the board there, so when he shows up, he knows to add 19 to his hit points.
Can you toss me an oyster gun?
So I'm guessing Sorath is already privy to everything going on.
What?
I'm guessing Sorath is
Solath
is privy to everything going
Oh,
on.
absolutely.
So we're gonna.
Although, when you say everything going on, no one is privy to everything that's going on ever. But as far as the war being at our doorstep, yes.
So
Those of you that are not of elven blood, I do not hold you to your. I do not use your heritage to convince you to go, but I would ask that you go simply because we need all the help we can get.
So what should we be expecting in this battle?
You should be expecting the forces of the Blitzkrieg tribe. You should expect those goblins selected specifically for their traits that have been transmogrified by the Enduring One's dark magics.
So super goblins?
And you should expect a dragon.
No Dogalls or giant beetles?
Not as of yet. When last I spied their movements, they were going towards the mountain.
Parayko, may I intrude upon your kind gestures and ask that you send me with this corpse to the peak of White Plume Mountain?
We're gonna throw it in.
I don't think you understand how dire this situation is at Raven's Bluff. We're going there now.
I respect your wishes. Is there some way you can protect this? I don't want to leave this behind for the Enduring One's armies to find sitting here after we've all gone. I wish it needs to be in a safe place so they cannot touch it.
Actually, the further away from the mountain, the better. This would be a perfect place.
Well, could we
The reason I say that is because all of the Dogalds and beetles that were here they're all gone. They've gone to the mountain.
Just fought some moments ago.
Mm-hmm. And they're either dead or gone. They've been called as well.
Well, could we at least bury it or something so no random Joe can open it up and
I can't take that.
Could you?
I won't take it anywhere like my lair. I'll tell you that right now.
Is there a way that you can make sure that it stays shut?
It's not my specialty. I'm a war wizard.
I will find a shovel and I will dig a hole. But you want to go right now?
I do. He says, "You rock, the ogre. Dig." Unless one of you has a spell of such a thing.
spell of digging?
I'm going to check it out.
Let me cast my digging spell.
None that
I don't think that's in my level.
I don't have one yet.
Too bad we don't have
And
any
I'm also
shovels.
out of all my spells.
Do we have a shovel?
One of the priest comes over and he says, "I couldn't help it over here. Let us take it to the Temple of Torm, and there we will place it under Torm's protection."
That sounds pretty good.
I thank you for your help. And when I return, I will try to return the favor and help you as well.
As much as I'm sure that it pains you to know that none of us have been touched by Torm, know that we will repay you with our lives in guarding this coffin.
That is, I very much appreciate that, and I respect your bravery. This evil corpse is the target of many attacks.
Then I hope that what he said was true, indicating Parayko.
And praise be to Torm, and may his
Parayko
strength,
says, "I say it, it's true."
may Torm's strength protect you.
Every
the corpse
sentence
as
Parayko
well.
says just lightning. And
He says, then gather up what you would like to take to the heat of battle, because it is
Clench
going
my
now. And you
fists.
see him take his hand and start to go like this.
Speaks.
Speaks in the emerald tongue,
Now all of a
in
sudden,
the
What does he
magic,
say?
the magic language. You speak the magical tongue?
yes, but
No,
what
you said the emerald language.
I
and
did.
So at first I was like,
feeble
okay.
DVD, feeble weeb.
Not quite. But remind me to slash you when you're sleeping. That'll teach you.
Say it again, motherfucker.
Now we're just gonna have the lineup where you see all the
Parayko
heroes.
lifts his
This is about to
battle
go to the big
dress for
Everything Parayko does just has either lightning accompanied to it or that sound.
all right. So he says, indefatigable mule, stay with the coffin. And it starts to
Trash.
head on off with the
Starts
cart,
fire.
and the villagers hook it up and they take it over to the temple. And
Thank you again, friends. We shall return.
I have my axes out and ready.
I'll get the crossbow. Captain ready.
I'm just like, I'm going, but I don't know how much help I can be.
You got anything to help me kill a dragon?
Yeah, we.
other than me, no.
So you're gonna take the dragon. We can take the.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure I can take the dragon, but I can certainly distract it.
You can help you take. He's got fireproof stuff.
I am immune to the dragon's fire.
Are there any other, before we go, are there any other things about you all that I should know before I formulate the final battle plan? For instance, if he is immune to fire, then he should definitely go to attack the dragon.
Rock is pretty big.
My divine energies are mostly spent, but I have the ability to cast a couple more spells today.
Is the ogre magi on the battlefield?
This is an ogre man.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. There is no other ogre.
What's his name? The ogre magi. Did he have a name?
The
Not that I'm aware
something.
of. He was in the lair of Caractus, I think is the ogre that he speaks of.
Question Ogre Magi. He resides within. Welcome.
Perhaps that is why there are those things being summoned to the mountain to stop you all.
He's been eating that Parayko's chili.
All right, so
I say I do have my divine energies are completely gone.
Yeah.
Dude, just hit people.
We don't
with
have a
that
lot
stuff
left
if
in
you want.
us after that dragon.
would you all feel better fighting together with me against the dragon, or would you rather stay together, or are you good with
You think a
being
bunch of
split
elves could
apart
handle like
and fighting down amongst the Doggalds or amongst the goblins and the monstrous goblins?
My weapons are my fists, and I feel like I would be better able to defeat the Doggal than the dragon. I'm not sure I could have much effect on him with my kicks and my punches.
I think I'm gonna want to have to thin out the herd. I'm not all that useful against a dragon, except for the time I killed the giant. That's pretty.
I told Janice to stay and help protect the coffin.
Your will be done, master.
Well, I got to score this out with a dragon.
I would love to kick his ass, but if we're talking effective, I would be more effective against the hordes.
I would be most effective against the hordes, but even then,
I'll fight whatever you.
without my divine energies, I'm tremendously
Then I will. Okay, let me analyze what I see.
Yeah, like
And you see him kind of, his eyes turn a milky white, and he starts mumbling something under his breath. He says, all right then, I will place you down upon the at the river's edge inside our kingdom, and you will be the force that will meet the goblins as they try to cross the river.
I will help with the goblins.
And he walks over to you and he says, "This is going to be dangerous, nephew.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're up for it?"
Oh, I've faced dangerous things before, and I've turned out fine.
He's a brave young man.
He says, "Are you going to wear that hat?"
You think they'd attack me if I were a goblin on the battlefield, fighting goblins? Probably. I'll probably want to keep it on.
He says, "Then come closer."
I get close.
Magical powers. Magical powers.
Pardon me. Hello. What's up?
He's getting a letter.
A little pigeon shows up.
We're in the middle of our D&D game. Can I call you back in a little bit? All right, bro. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Red sat down on a pigeon, makes it fly away.
The army's having an encampment set up.
Oh, they absolutely.
What if we set fire to their camp? I think that
Not- He's talking about our armies.
Oh.
I assume you are.
Yes, I hate to go into battle on.
The
Goodbye,
enemies have, if they have a camp, it is far away from the front. All right then.
I still want to ride in among battle.
He casts a spell, and you all are whisked away. In a flash of energy, your senses are overcome with white light and the sounds of crashing waves.
Doesn't it cause can't you throw up if you aren't used to it?
Constitution check
Yeah, that's what I mean.
or system shock.
Nope, Constitution.
I don't know. You can feel free to look up the spell if you want.
Well, I remember whenever we teleported before, it would always, if you weren't used to it, then you'd have to roll.
That was with the swords.
But this might be the same thing. I don't know. Probably not. Oh yeah, what happened to the swords anyway?
What happened to the little coffin I made?
I'm pretty sure Sean took
It
it.
disappeared.
Didn't he take it
I don't
because he
know.
wanted to work on
Did he?
it? Yeah.
That doesn't sound like.
I would have also told
Look
the dogs
behind
to
you.
stay with
Hey,
the
look
party.
behind you. There's a coffin.
Oh,
behind
probably up here.
you. Whoa.
Death!
Yes,
To all who oppose us.
I would have kept the dogs with the coffin as well.
Oh yeah. You haven't? Have you trained those things yet?
Oh, the cat should be with me.
It's been like a month. If
The
that.
cat.
I thought it's
is
been
with
several
me.
months.
I take the
God, man, this thing's taking forever.
All right. So you all are placed at the shore.
I don't see Parayko.
Oh, yeah, you need to figure for breakup.
And you can arrange yourself in whatever manner you want,
That's good.
because on the opposite side of the river,
How wide is the river?
the river at this point is. Oh, it's not the. I'm sorry. You're not at the.
So he sent us across the Raven's Bluff. Where we pop out.
When you turn and look back, you can see the town of Ravensbluff. So in other words, the town's back here somewhere. Down here, all of the boats and fishing stuff and all that, that's all been removed. And then coming across on the other side, you see goblins on these like flat bottom rafts for better. They're not even like boats. They're like rafts that were lashed together.
The fatigue will
And they're rowing, and there's like 10 to each raft, and each raft is what into my squares.
They took your squares.
Whoa.
That's about the size. They're all like that, and they've all got guys that are rowing.
How big?
When I say guys, I mean goblins. And then on each one, there is a
How many?
very, very large goblin that looks like it's been twisted by evil dark magics.
How many goblins are in each raft?
Like 10 or between 10 and 15.
Oh, that's fun. That's still less than the goblin army than from before.
And there's that many
And
boats.
You can do whatever it is you want at this point.
Interesting.
Parayko says, good luck. May Corell and Lorethian give you strength and defend our homeland against this invading army. And he poops out. So before he leaves, just as he's winking out of existence, he says, if you can set fire to those rafts, try that.
Do we have fire?
Not anymore. I wish I'd. No offense, Michael, but I really wish I did not.
I do
Use
have
my
flint and
divine
steel.
energy
Do
on
any
you.
of you guys have a torch? Because I'm pretty sure I have a torch still. Yes, I do. I'm going to take out my torch.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And do what with
I'm going to light it.
So Parayko teleported us here and then just left.
Yes.
I'm going to light the torch.
And just as you say that, you're like disgusted. You look over here, and you can see up in the air a dragon and a war wizard preparing to fight a awesome midair magical battle of epic proportions.
Yeah.
Is there
And even though you hear the sound of these things, and they're like, ah, and then they're splashing, and you can see other elven armies that are amassing back here, and then they're like, hey, what are they doing? And there's like one pissed off elven general back here that's like, what the fuck you doing?
We're fighting.
The booming voice of the dragon Parayko.
So how far off is the
I will defend my homeland to the last drop of your blood.
My blood.
And then the dragon says, I've heard of you, Parayko. You will taste good going down. My belly will be as hell. My teeth will be as a chopping wood grinder.
Why does he have like an accent or something?
Because he's a dragon.
What accent?
He's a Dargan.
Accent?
Yes.
He's a Dargan from Dagonville.
All right. So who here has the best throwing arm?
So they can fit, because these are small creatures, they can fit.
Can you throw
Two in a
things
square.
accurately?
But anyway, that's
I'm gonna give you a
And
torch,
then
and you're
each-
gonna throw it in one of these
each,
rafts to try and burn it.
Oh, good.
each
And that's my plan right there. We're gonna throw torches because these things probably can't swim, so we're gonna burn up their raft.
each one has, like I said, a bigger slippy on it.
And
So
which one's the ugly? Where's the mean
the
nasty?
super goblin.
Yeah.
Is it on the closest one?
And there's one on each.
I don't think I have super goblin figures, so we will designate them as, for the time being, bugbear.
I like how
Brother Cal
old
being
Muglev is
dealing
fighting us.
is-
Oh yeah, old mug
His,
glove.
And there are more of these things coming across than what is shown here. I only put these here because
and
this is where you've landed in the city. This is like, if they were to land here, this would be the most direct route to Ravensbluff. So
So the
you have
super-
been put at the,
So you say Raven's Bluff is behind us. Could you distance?
Uh-oh.
maybe half mile.
Okay.
So what is?
But there's like wondrous not paved or stones that have been placed into
Yeah.
a lot of this to where this is like a landing.
And then we have
So-
a large elvish army to the side of us. to either side of us.
Brother Kelp is feeling like his magical stone skin may be running low, decides to invoke the stone skin, bitches.
Has that been done today?
No.
So you didn't have that on?
I did have it on still. It was remaining. You had never said, hey, that ran out
Okay.
from the day before, but at this point, I'm activated.
What happened to the red hand?
The one you just shot?
Yeah, where'd it go? I didn't know I shot
I
it.
don't know. How about when
You didn't know you shot it? Yeah, the one I just shot. I didn't know.
It disappeared. I'm like, I was like, nah.
So we were at the edge. Were we back from the edge? Or
So
were
do
we
I
at-
like the
he said
torch?
we can go wherever we want.
I move forward to the edge.
Put
Where you want to
me-
be, Mug?
I'll be by an A because I'm gonna hand him a torch that he can throw at the boats to burn
Give
them
me a
up.
moment, and I will tell you where I'm at.
So do I light the torch though?
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame.
I got a lot of goblins here I can use.
Are there cantrips and
Dang matches.
No.
Wish there was.
So if we all
One
have
people
torches,
play
we can
mages.
just keep on throwing.
Yeah, that's for sure. It just kind of gives you some free spell action.
Why isn't the other army just
Well,
firing arrows?
No, but you still have cantrip slots,
Well, yeah.
but it's extra stuff that you can do.
Well, cantrips you can cast as many times.
I think all archers
Not in
will be
second
firing
edition.
at this point.
Cantrips take the place of a first level spell slot. And there are a certain amount of cantrips in that you can cast.
Where's my other sheet? Oh, no, it's jammed.
Roar.
I don't know.
That goblin's big.
And how fast are they able to move these rats? Slow going.
Wyvern Jack.
Yeah, I would say they're slow going.
One could call them very slow.
Let's.
So as the front ones die, I can always move them to different ones.
And how are these rafts? How are these rafts constructed? They latch together with what?
You would guess rope.
Rope. Okay.
So
Imagine like if you were lost, if you were on a deserted island and you had to make a raft.
palm
Well, I was
Make
hoping
a
it was.
bunch of
twine.
pieces of
I was hoping it was
branches or whatever, and then you would just lash them
also
together.
it's vegetation.
I don't know how you. All I can say is they're rafts. They're made of.
Strong enough leaves can
They're
be
made of branches and they're lashed together with rope.
All right. Okay.
So,
So-
if a unattached branch is vegetation, I don't think it is.
All right.
I think it needs to still be attached to a living plant.
That's got water source. And
That would be my DM ruling on such a thing.
If they just chopped it down, entangle might work.
That's why I was trying to do that.
Yeah.
Cast and tangle, I could probably break the parts away.
Drag them down.
Oh yeah, cast water fist, and then you can just punch them. Splash them all off.
No, I was worried about stuff to.
If only we had our magic, we can cast water fist. But
You're
no,
a druid. Cast
the armies of
control.
darkness couldn't wait at least one day to charge.
I thought about it now, so it might be more handy to
Sticks to snakes.
catch. That bit. And I can only affect one stick, and then we're fine.
If we had more time, I could set up some snares and like man traps for the for the goblins.
Unfortunately, you don't have more time. The forces of darkness have decided that attacking Raven's Bluff right now.
And
It's
no
a
one else
good
is here
idea.
but us. Still want-
No, there's a lot of elves.
Didn't I say there was these huge
Yeah, there's
elven
much
armies?
room.
Okay then.
Why aren't they
I thought
shooting?
so.
Well, because they're moving into position as well.
Well,
All right. So that's where you guys want to be.
so I like it.
So this area is actually all
I'm not quite set, but
it's all-
I'll look.
open. There aren't any places for cover except for down here. There's like little posts where they might tie off. That there's no docks here specifically.
It's just
For
the
larger.
cobblestone area has been made easily accessible.
Yes.
with the tie off.
So that on these posts, there are these little like some of them have rings of metal that have been driven into them, where you think maybe they would tie the rope for some reason versus just tying it around the whole post. I don't know. Not everyone has it. Okay, so this is where you guys decided you wanted to be.
I'm not quite so up.
So
finding something.
you move to a place, and then in this round, before anything happens, none of these idiots have bows. So they're fucking stupid, and that's the way they are. So this first round, you all get to do something without any jib. So you said you're lighting a torch for some reason.
Yes. Do I light the torch?
I don't see why not.
I now give it to an A, and
It's
I say,
dry.
throw it at one of the.
Did you have a torch?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I say, throw it at the raft and burn it.
Are you marking it off when you give it to him?
What do you mean?
Marking it off your sheet
Okay.
so that later you don't go,
Okay.
I'm going to use my
So
torch.
do you do anything?
I do.
before
I use my holy symbol, and I reach to the sky. Kahulin, bless this meager vestment which I wear with your magical enhancement to protect me. And I cast magical vestment.
Magical enhancements.
The spell enchants the caster's vestment, providing protection at least the equivalent of chainmail, AC 5. The vestment gains a +1 enchantment for each 3 levels of the priest beyond 5th, so that would be an AC of 3, to a maximum AC of 1 at 17th level. The magic lasts for 5 rounds per level, so that is...
Okay, do you know what a vestment is?
It's what you're wearing.
Is a vestment though? Is it something special?
It, like
Because
normally
that's kind
it
of the
would
way
be
I
a
understand
priest's
it.
robe would be
Yeah.
his vestment.
Okay, so what is your role?
My
In other words, I'm giving you the chance to argue a case why this spell would work.
because the only thing I'm wearing is my loincloth. That I can't craft.
Why would that work for you?
Because it would give me
No,
protection.
No, what's the reason? Like, that's not what you wear when you're in the temple.
No. Normally I would wear my leather pants and a cloth tunic.
That cloak.
That's
is
what I
cloth.
always
which
wear.
would maybe have
That cloak is cloth.
some type of identifying thing on it, or
My holy symbol is my stuff I normally wear didn't have symbols on it. I have them all over me. My tattoos are my.
His skin is his
I get what you're saying. It's not my normal priestly
okay.
garb. I'm just trying to help protect
But-
myself
but why could it work?
because it's all I have.
Because
He's trying to get you to say what he wants you to say.
I
so
know,
I'll make
but-
it.
here's what I'm thinking. You can tell me if this is being pedantic, but because you are a monk and your vows of living life with the least amount of possessions would be what you have, and therefore it would be the perfect vestment. That's what I was hoping you would say.
Yeah, that's a good angle, and anyway, I cast it, and if it's successful,
Hold on. What up?
Man, people call him.
Hello?
You're so popular.
Hello?
It's probably because he's governor. He's going to be governor
Hello?
or councilman.
Yeah, what up?
Governor Kyle Constance did not cheat on his plate. Voted for
the
Okay.
Senate has brought charges against Governor.
All right, well,
Constance today.
His jam was too much.
Okay.
for being too
All right.
childish.
Well, that's a shame, but all right.
What happened?
He got too much to do. He can't make it. He's in the chat room though. He says, "Wish I was there." So I guess maybe he'll be able to stream it on his phone or something. All right. So
I cast Produce Flame. When
since he is not here, then Brock is just going to be the bull in the china shop and try to fight.
Okay.
Very simple.
What
So
else does
that's
he
what
do?
you do. You cast a spell. You
casting
You're
Produce
kidding.
Flame.
produce flame. Okay, I'm familiar because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
Produce flame.
That's
Okay.
what I did.
Do you know how the spell works?
He says I can find
I am
first,
throwing
yeah.
this torch Muggle gave me at the centermost raft the best I can.
I am attacking and my cat is guarding.
Oh, he's going after the bird.
What?
Very poorly.
What happened?
It's like false start. It's like, thump, thump.
Well, this lasts a while.
There it
I
goes.
got bang for a buck out of it.
Okay, so on this round, there's no need to roll for initiative, so everyone does what you say. You're going to throw a torch here,
Yes.
from there.
Yes.
Okay,
How
so it looks like
many feet is this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
That's well with the range. I'm gonna.
So you're going to try to throw a torch 50 feet.
Yes.
All right, roll.
That looks like 30 feet.
Which is a
to me.
super goblin.
Well, remember it goes
They're bugbears.
like that.
Why would it
Because-
go all the way across?
Well, because in this game, nothing goes.
What?
Still 8 squares. Yeah, either way.
Give me that ruler there, please.
That's a fourth space.
So you got to throw a curve torch.
It's just making everything the same. That's the only reason it does this. So you're trying to throw it, I'm guessing, in the middle, or
Just yeah.
what are you aiming? You're aiming at the boat or at the
like
raft.
the middle
Okay.
of the boat.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah. So anyway, you have a minus because you're not proficient in throwing a torch, and there's a range for throwing something like that. So, but you can still try. So roll.
11. With my missile Thaco, is that what that would be?
It would be
That's a 5.
okay. So non-proficiency penalty for a warrior is -2, which would be an armor class of 7, plus a range modifier.
That's a gargantuan
For
target, though.
well, it's not moving. You're trying to hit an armor class of 10. So with a range on a torch of 50 feet, I mean, I would say that's long range for a torch. I think you could throw a dagger much farther than you could throw a torch. So you rolled and hit armor class of what? 3?
5.
5? Okay. So your torch doesn't go exactly where you want it to go.
But
You
it's still
missed the
landed.
square.
Does it still land in the raft?
It might.
Because if it lands in the raft, it will still catch you on fire.
Has a chance.
Most likely.
That zigzag is just crazy for ranged weapons. That don't make no sense to me.
Well, your range
Well, it kind
is
of going.
equal to,
Yeah, I get
How
I
you
see what
run.
you're doing.
so why wouldn't it, if you could run that far and you, let's say you can run 6 squares, and if her range is 6 squares, why wouldn't it be the same? Yes.
That would be the question. Why does it have to be serpentine? Would be the question.
That's just how you measure. In the game, it's going straight, but when you measure with the parameters that the system you use.
Yeah, I know all that. It is still lame. That don't make it not lame.
I see.
Just well, I don't know in the game.
Well, from what I've seen, they measure it the same way in 5th edition, so
No, you go diagonal in 5th edition.
well, you can't move diagonal.
Yeah, you can.
Not what I've
It
seen.
counts as 5 feet.
Everything
No,
I've
2
seen on
squares
everything
counts.
I've seen on the
3
TV
squares
show I
counts as 2.
watch, there's no diagonal movement. But maybe you've seen a different show than I have.
From what I've done research on, 3 squares counts as 2 when you move diagonal.
Anyway, all right. So what I'm looking is for the splash.
Or no, that's the other way around. 2 squares counts as 3.
Nope. Nope. All right. Well, it's slowing the game down. I can't find it. So you throw it and roll me a D8. If you get a 1,
Come on in.
If you can get a 1, it'll land on one of the other squares on the boat.
Come
That
on.
is a 6.
Okay, so it goes into the water.
Oh.
Or
Does anyone else have another?
you got a 6? Okay, it might end up going on the one behind it then. Let me. Where's my special sloogie at?
Yeah, because there are 8 squares adjacent, so 6 is bound to be one of them.
Okay,
Come
roll.
on, man. We gotta hit this.
Roll
rat.
D12.
Then there's a tiny rat with like a tiny goblin.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so it goes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, right here. Whoosh. That's where it goes. All right.
Well,
So that's the end of that. Now, next round, it's action.
Oh,
you're
on flank. Which
okay.
one's the one with the special Sluggy Goblin on it?
They all have.
They all have. That's the
Every single
big
one
ones.
has one.
Has one special Sluggy Goblin. Okay, I'll just throw it on the closest one.
Okay,
Toss a flame with it.
roll.
I don't know what effect I'd use for a spell.
It's a missile. You're using a missile.
Well,
That is a 2.
Hey, Cobb, can I?
yeah.
It goes back to the whole movement thing and going diagonal. I found something.
Oh, good. This is our. By the way, I proclaimed him our rules guy.
Oh, great.
So now, when questions come up,
A
because
human-
he really likes to interject on rules and stuff, so it's like we'll turn this negative into a positive. So please proceed, sir.
A human fighter with a movement rate of 12 can move 12 squares or 60 feet in each combat round. If a character moves diagonally, it costs 3 points for each 2 squares rounded up. If a character moves 3 squares diagonally, it costs 5 movement points. 3 for the first 2 and 2 for the third. Remember, this is a conservative advance. Figures can exceed their normal movement rates by charging, running, or sprinting. Same human fighter sprints 180 feet in combat round, which isn't bad for an untrained runner wearing sturdy boots, heavy clothes, and carrying swords. 3-2 is
So
diagonal.
it's stuff we all already knew, but that doesn't make it suck any less. But thank you anyway.
And what he's talking about is it would be akin to someone who really wanted to be a fighter mage but couldn't cast spells and armor. It's like, well, that sucks. Well, that's the rules. That's all he's saying. Yeah,
I just don't like it. You should be able to move diagonally, just like in normal life. You can go this way or that way. You don't have to go, oh man, I gotta get over there. I think it's unrealistic.
all right.
But that doesn't mean it's not the rule. I live with it. I deal with it. It just sucks.
And it applies to the enemies as well, so it's
Sure.
not unfair, which is what
I'm
I
just saying that
strive
there
for.
is diagonal.
But yeah, okay. So you rolled a
Can
2.
you put my
Yeah.
cat back?
You
in front of
missed.
me?
You have to get to this.
Where is it?
The cat was back in front of me. In front of me.
Back in front of me.
Back in front.
Okay. All right. So now it's a new round, and it's actions from everyone. So
Toss a
All right,
flame.
we'll start over
first-
here.
What about the? I didn't get my action on the first round.
I don't remember what it was already.
I said attacking.
Oh, okay. What are you using to attack?
My sling.
A sling. All right. And what are you attacking? Can you stop?
The closest goblin.
Closest
On the
goblin.
ship.
Well, I'm guessing it would be that one.
Swing
Yeah.
range is what, 50 feet?
I don't know. It'll be on your sheet, whatever
Yes.
the swing range is.
It's 10, 20, 40 for
So,
small, medium, large. Or 10, 20, 30.
So range for missiles is in yards.
So 10 yard. I thought it was in squares. Whatever. So it'd be medium range.
No, it's short range.
Okay. Well, all I know is that you took it off my list, even though I have one. And so I had to look it up through this system. So
It's like Final Nights.
I mean, I'm
Spells.
seeing 12 squares. I
Mm.
just don't know if that's.
Well, you multiply everything by 3.
and then divide by 5.
No. Short range for the sling is
30 yards.
Just go short.
Oh, 30 yards.
up to 30 yards. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, no, I should be well within then.
Okay. So,
Armor class 3.
well, that's a hit. Roll damage.
3.
All right.
So you say, and it goes on that guy right there. Okay.
Second round is same thing. Attacking.
Guarding.
Throwing a fireball.
Guarding as well.
I'm
Standing at
gonna
the edge,
use-
water's
I'm gonna
edge,
use-
going, "Come on, you dirty goblins!"
I'll use
And
the
my cat's
crossbow.
starting.
Okay. Roll initiative. Who's rolling initiative for
I'll
your side?
do it.
An a-hole to you. Beat a 9.
I go to 7.
All right. So, fast. Anybody?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm on very fast,
Let me check.
but only
I
on
very
not.
quickly
But I'm
hold
also
my,
on fast.
hold my action.
I don't
I'm
know.
on fast.
Then what throwing a
Uh,
sloogie would be since it's already cast spell into my hand.
I think it's fast.
All right, then I'm on fast.
And what one are you aiming?
I
oh,
guess I'll go for that one again.
yeah, I'm fast.
Which one?
The one right in front of me.
Okay.
And that's one per round.
16.
And what does that hit?
Oh, that would hit.
All you do is look on your sheet.
A missile in there.
Missiles over here.
I'm
So
going to subtract that from 18.
Yep.
Arm class 3. Dude, I hate that.
Math is hard.
all right.
I can. It's my.
Yes, that's a hit. Roll damage. What's the damage on your flame jam? So
Flame
the
jam.
One
dwarven
D4
police
plus one.
says hurls a little ball of flame that goes out over the water and strikes this goblin for 3 points, and the goblin's like,
Fire?
Well, I was aiming for the boat more than the people on it. But,
You said the closest goblin.
well, no, it's the closest raft.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I heard goblin, but if you want to say you said raft, that's fine. So you hit the raft, and what happens?
Combust.
Hopefully it can bust.
And
Rules guy, what happens?
combust and a 3-foot AoE.
Does it get a save?
All right.
Does it get a save? I have the spell right here.
Flame flashes upon impact, ignites combustible materials within 3 foot diameter of center of impact. When it goes, it doesn't say anything with it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just says stuff it out, but it there is no combust table or spell because I'm assuming because if you hit like a creature with it, anything that it has combusts.
Yeah, it blows
Any
up.
cloth, any
It blows up a 3 foot ball of flame. So I guess it doesn't matter whether I hit the goblin directly or the.
yeah, because if you hit the
Dang.
goblin, it would still hit any other goblin that's in the
So,
same
hey,
square.
Anything within
Along.
3 feet, we get splashed with that fire.
Grenade like missile table, by the way.
Okay, so you throw the thing and it
Okay.
hits.
I'll call it the center bugbear. Does that make sense?
I just want you to tell me what you're aiming at, so I can describe what happened.
I was trying to toss it in the middle of the raft. So I guess
Okay, so you hit the raft, and the flame goes in the middle of the raft, and whatever's there does what? It automatically just leaps on them, or do they get a save to not be in the way?
No,
It doesn't say.
A creature struck by the flame suffers 1d4
Okay,
plus
well, he
1.
didn't aim at the creature; he aimed at the raft.
But then it explodes in a 3 foot radius.
Yeah, and,
And
the
the
3
creature's
foot,
on
anything
there.
within the 3-foot
All right,
radius.
so
does.
the big goblin in the middle, then it can be affected. So what's the damage?
1d4 plus
1 1d4, which was a 3, which I rolled. Unless you want to re-roll it, and I can.
How much?
3.
3. All right. So,
Did you add in the plus 1?
Yeah.
all right. So average. Anybody?
Is it
Oh,
raft
yeah,
on
I'm on
fire?
fast.
I'm on fast still.
If the spell says it's on fire, then it's on fire.
All right.
I'm on fast.
Unless they extinguish it. Yeah.
I'll aim for that raft over there on the far right. Or left on your name.
Here?
Yep. I'll aim for one of the goblins. over
Okay.
there. 17.
That is you hit an armor class of 17.
Well, no, I got 17.
Okay, so
On that is 3. Armor class of 3.
you have a better
minus
THAC/O with your
14.
crossbow than
14.
14 minus 17. That's you hit -3.
Oh,
Negative.
negative 3.
All right, roll Dankus. And where's that dice that I got you?
Oh, great.
The Dankus dice.
5.
Really?
Yeah, I got 3 and then plus 2.
Is it a D3 plus 2?
Oh,
That's a D2,
That's a
son.
D2.
The green one is a 3.
Oh, right. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Okay, very good.
I don't know where I got 3 from. My words are done today.
I took the same.
I must have gotten a bad night's sleep or something.
What's
I'm
the
like,
speed on the
3 on a
sling?
D2.
1.
Cheating much?
It can't be a 1. Hands are 1. A dagger's 2.
Sling.
Sorry, I was watching a tiny football player win a Super Bowl.
Oh, there it is. My bad. I'm sorry. 6.
Okay.
1 was
Well, you're still going to go before they get to
Yeah.
go anyway, so go ahead.
my bad. Nope. I miss.
Okay?
I miss by a lot.
All right. So finally, on very slow. That's as far as they get.
At the end of the round, my cat will move to my side.
At that point, I leap over and attack.
My side. Not his.
There or there?
There.
There? Okay. Go for it. So you're
Martial arts.
punching this jib jab?
Yep. That is a -3.
That's a hit.
We are looking at 1d3 plus 4. There's 5 points.
5 points?
Yes.
Now, did the whole Cardiff people, would they be taking damage, fire damage right now? Or how's that work anyway?
That's for you to know.
I
What's the
No, I don't know the
area of the
rules.
spell?
3
It's
foot. He
three
told you
foot.
that.
Okay, well, 3 foot is, these are 5 foot squares, so this is the
Okay.
only thing that can be.
Oh,
affected.
okay, that's what I was asking.
'Cause you were saying that because they're small, more than one fit into a square.
That was the big one, though.
Well, I was able to fit them all on where they were.
Okay.
So,
Does the fire spread?
They have to spend 1 round taking it out, otherwise it's still there.
yeah, that's cool.
And they take additional damage.
Okay, what? You're gonna.
Second swag.
Okay.
Second swing to the other dude in front of me there.
You want to take a 5 foot step over and attack,
Okay.
or stay there because it's still in your front square?
I'll stay there.
Okay,
And I hit an armor class of 2
that is a hit.
for 5 points.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else?
At the end of a round, can I move?
Yes.
Okay, then once everyone else is done, I will move to the other raft and ready myself.
I'll toss a fireball and makes Red further south.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I call that a miss.
Okay. You miss. All right. So now you move where?
To the raft on the left.
4. That's 4. You want to keep going or
I'll
stop
go
there?
one more.
5. Okay. And Rock will. Come up to there. So you can go first. Which one would you like to hit? That one or that?
I'll hit the one on the right first.
Okay.
That is a total of -5 to hit,
Oh, that's a hit.
and that is a D8 plus 5, so 9 damage. And then I'll take my second strike on the one to my
It's sad
left.
that my cat hasn't put on.
Armor class -1, and that is 10 damage. I take out goblins.
God, he really does not like me at all.
Rock going onto the
She doesn't
water.
like, she doesn't like being touched without her deciding it.
All right. And I think that's it.
All right.
So now next round. Actions?
Attacking with the
Okay.
bow.
Are you staying where you are?
Yeah.
Kind of out there all by yourself.
Attack.
So nothing's coming after.
Okay.
That's fine.
Attacking.
I'm attacking. My cat is guarding.
What's your action, Clark?
That one fire.
Put us adjacent to one another, please. Thank you.
All right. Roll initiative. Oh, my side is delayed.
6.
All right. Fast. Muglev, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna
Which
go.
one are you aiming for?
Is that goblin still? I'm gonna go for the super goblin on the left on your side.
Here?
No, other one.
He's in melee, so you'll have to do a
Oh,
called
fine. I'll
shot.
go for the other one. If I
Okay.
don't have to do a call.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's a 3. No, thank you.
Miss. Okay.
All right.
Anyone else on fast?
I'll go for the super goblin. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
you
ahead.
go. Go.
19. I say that's a hit.
All right. Roll Dankus. Roll Dankus.
4 points.
3. At the top.
Plus, with the +1.
4 points. So 4 points of damage.
Okay, so that's 7 so far. And you'll have to move somewhere to get
I
within
move
range.
over in front of the other one, 2 spaces. There you go. And clobber.
It's clobbering.
We'll hit an armor class of 4.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh, yeah, 7 points.
I like to imagine Count as the coolest side. So
I do a spinning basket. Knock him right off of there.
All right. Anyone else on fast? Now we go to average.
Yep.
me.
Anybody? Okay, you guys can decide.
Got
Well,
it.
what's the speed of? You said your speed was a 6.
6.
What's your speed?
7.
You go first.
Okay. I'm going for the big boy.
The closest one here.
Yeah. That
Okay,
armor class -1.
that is a hit.
Ooh, max damage 5 points.
Nice.
All right, and an A.
I move forward up to there, and I
One
will.
square.
Yep, and I take my first attack on the super goblin.
Okay,
I assume he counts as medium, or would he be large?
large.
Oh,
All
that
right.
changes things for my sling.
Okay,
It's a D6 instead of a D4. Right?
We're just
I don't
call-
know.
Yeah, for size large, it's a D6.
Just call it max damage again.
Right?
Call it, yeah.
Or you'll just know for next time.
Same damage, 5.
Okay.
Okay, so I attack the super goblin. That is armor class 0,
That is a hit.
and that is a big old 6 points of damage. I'll take my second attack on the super goblin.
Hold
again.
on. Is this offhand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want me to re-roll that? Or
Yes, re-roll it because I didn't see it. So it doesn't really matter. what it
That's
was.
armor class 1.
That is a miss. It manages to.
Okay.
It has these like metal bands on its wrist, and it manages to go like that and blocks it.
I know they're armor class now.
Okay.
I know they're armor.
Anyone else on average? No. Well, you would take your second attack on.
It's 3 for 2. Or no, it's 3 attacks per round. Okay. I only took 2 last time. How about that?
Well, no. Now this round, it would be
2. And then
So see what you're doing. The first round on fast, you're going. Then when you get a 3 every 2 round, you're doing this one again.
okay. So
So
I need to mark that properly here. 3/2. There we go.
all right, so you're gonna move up, or
Unless it's fire, I'm not going to step in the fire.
no? The fire's right there.
Okay, so I move forward and I roll a 6, which hits an armor class of 6.
That is a hit.
Yay!
Mm,
8 points of damage.
goodness.
I'm sorry, 7 points.
That's enough.
Maximum.
Okay.
You killed Muglev. No.
Yeah, it used to be your figure.
No.
Yeah, I know this guy.
I've
Okay.
always wanted to do this.
Good thing you changed your looks.
All right. So now it's basically all their turns.
I get my third attack on slow.
Okay. So the goblins, they were delayed. So instead of going on fast, they went on the loser side of average.
Oh.
So they will rush forward. And like I said, they're small, so they can fit 2 in a square. So those 2 will go right there, and they will attack you. So the first one rolls a natural 1.
Miss.
All right, we'll look that up in a second. The other one hits an armor class of 13.
Let me check. Yeah, it's a miss.
Even with his blind on you, it's still a miss.
25. I'm going to grab that.
Or the
thing
gay
and keep it with
jam,
me,
right?
because I'm
Blind.
tired of
Yeah,
bouncing back and forth. That's why I did that
Gay
to begin
spell.
with.
Gay spell. Now you have it.
Gay spell.
Might as well use it.
All right, the
He's
old
just going through
25.
a
Right. His gay spells.
The goblin drops his weapon
into the waters.
In the back of his friend.
and
Then I
Okay. Okay. So now we go to the winner's side of slow.
Me. Another attack on the super goblin.
Okay.
That is
Like a
natural
super-
1.
Uh-oh.
Failed. 23.
You slip and fall.
Into the water and you
Duke.
He breaks his arm.
What color
Uh,
was the blood?
and you suffer an attack of opportunity from all that threaten you.
Oh.
And
So
there
that's
are
3.
3 creatures.
4 if Rock wants to.
So no.
Yeah, he's there.
So
I die
uh,
instantly.
we'll go with this one first.
No, he just good.
Why
That
does he
hits
have
an
a
armor
weapon?
class of yes. That hits an armor class of 7.
Miss.
Plus 4 for while you're prone makes an armor class of 3.
Hit.
Okay.
Is he the one that dropped his weapon?
No, the first one was. All right, so where were you hiding, you rotten bastard? Okay,
That's
you
a
take 2 points from that one. The one that dropped his weapon is gonna just try to
punch.
yeah.
Ow.
Rolls another 1.
Kill him.
That's the worst kind,
This
isn't it?
guy's-
You hit yourself.
Fucking idiot.
No, I didn't punch myself. I went
So
right into the wall.
some-
Yeah,
Somehow-
you hit yourself.
somehow he gets all slipped up on
Get
water on the
reinforcements.
rocks.
Uh-oh.
He
So not only did he drop his
He
axe,
falls right on top of you.
where is
I
it?
just grabbed
Thus blocking
Don't mind
the big
him.
guy's attack.
you get an armor class of +2.
It's his
Oh,
first day on the battlefield.
He's a novice. Yeah.
That'd be some good armor.
Level 0
I'll just make
Next up,
goblin
he rolls
hide
another
armor.
one and reinforcements go. And then they all slip and fall.
Okay. He
This is the boat that was
Roll
filled with all the
D-
new goblins.
When Rock stepped on the corner, it made it go.
I wonder if
That's
he-
what tripped me up.
Yeah, and then this other
Made the
one,
one lose his weapon.
Oh, there it
fall
is.
down.
Okay.
it was like a shifting battlefield.
Battlefield shifts. Now we're on the rafts attacking
so
the elves.
somehow he swings. He gets bumped into by the big guy that's getting ready to move, and he's like, and he falls off the back end.
Yeah.
It's like
And
D-Day.
then he will try to attack you while you're down.
Yeah.
And you see him kind of like go like this with his things, and when he does, these little spikes come out.
Oh.
And so he's like, ooh, and he
It
tries
does
to jam it
exist.
+4, and he rolls a natural 1.
I will kill you.
13.
And he,
Lose your armor. The bracers fall off and go onto my arms.
okay.
Made him on the raft.
Let's see.
It's all because Rock stepped on it and threw off the balance.
Yeah, man.
So he takes his hands and he's getting ready to swing, and he kind of does a wind up, and when he does, he goes
He hits another guy.
and slashes this one, and he's like, ah!
You got a Three
He's
Stooges
like,
episode
"Ooh."
going on
I have
on the raft.
a question, if I may. Was he engaged with Rock?
It's the side that we have.
Shut
They're
up,
threatening
you.
each other.
Yeah, 'cause Rock, I thought, attacked him, but I just wondered if that would give Rock an attack.
No,
opportunity
because
they're still adjacent.
yes,
Okay.
First, we'll
Okay.
ambush him.
So
Then we'll belt
all
around
that
him.
just happened.
Hey, that was
Then
something else.
we'll get in the old pit spin. Same
Okay.
thing for the humans.
So they went on with his. Was that your
If the
second
raft
attack?
has a rock
Yeah, that was
on,
On
slow.
slow.
don't get
Okay. So now Rock gets to go,
yeah rock.
and he will attack the big monkey.
Kill.
After he just bashed his friend.
And he rolls a 2, which I don't know off the top of my head if that's good enough.
Help, that might be good for brass knuckle
Unless
replacements.
rock has a Thaco of
Spike
2.
gauntlets.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that's true. I don't think he has a tackle.
Yeah, probably not. That'd be great.
I think he uses like an 8.
I know it is a low Thaco, but it's not. It's not 2.
Oh, he's got them all labeled. Look at that. Got them all labeled.
He's the man.
What a labeling monkey. Okay, let's see. With his weapon.
Because he does a nice
Okay, yeah, he missed. Okay.
spreadsheet for daily boys.
So he
You
missed.
think he'd like split the
And then he
raft
gets
in
a
half?
second attack, and he will try again. And that time he misses again, but just barely. He swings, and this time the creature manages to, like, believe it or not, because they're the same size, take his thing, go like that as the big sword axe comes out, and the axe goes and hits, and the thing's like, whoa. Okay. And so that was the winner's side of slow. Now we go to the loser's side, and it is the large goblin. And he looks at Rock and he says something in goblin.
Oh, do I understand it?
Yeah, he says, fresh meat. And he rolls and hits an armor class of, let's see, what is that? It would be 3, and that hits Rock. For 3 plus, for 9 points. And no. All right. And
Now those guys taking incidental damage since they're on a fiery raft.
well, it's only this one.
But the whole raft's on fire, isn't it? Letting the raft be on fire?
How quick does the fire spread?
I don't know. That's what I.
Okay, I'm saying it doesn't spread as fast because these are only like 12-second intervals.
Okay. I don't know.
So he will move out of the fire and attack. And not only that, but he will move. He can just stay there, I guess.
Is the Elvish Army in
He will
position
go
yet?
up there. He will come
They're taking on
around.
their own
1, 2,
These ones are like
3,
Ours.
4,
100 others around.
5. Charge. So basically, they're all charging to get around.
People around.
They're going to attack and surround Kelf. And they're all going to take back there, unless he wishes to turn for some reason, which I don't recommend. Okay.
Standing my ground.
And then these guys will move up there and attack Rock. And he will get another attack on him while he's down. And they will move all the way up. Oh, he's dead.
That one had a little bit too much to drink last night.
All right. So we'll start with Kelf. We'll start with the big dude. That hits an armor class of 4.
Was my spell effective or did it not work? Because that will make the difference.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay, I have an armor class of 3 effectively.
Affectionately.
All right, so it missed.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other front goblin here. It's an armor class of 12. That's a miss. And then all the ones from behind are trying sneak attacks. Goblin sneaky fucks. So, first one gets a dirty 20. That is a hit. For 3.
Do I feel the pain of the?
No, but it's a stone skin off. Yes.
Mhm.
Second one hits an armor class of 14. That's a miss. Last one hits an armor class of
Oh, you
No, you
shouldn't
haven't.
have said that.
You don't say that.
You don't say that.
Because that was the first two. There's another like 5.
Yeah. I'll just run back to the vet.
I hope this Elvish army shows up sometime there.
Bro,
right behind
they
us.
look like they're busy because there's things landing all across. This isn't.
Oh. This is the entire army right here.
This is the
As I said, this is what we're dealing with.
But how many L's are there though?
Looks like hundreds.
So are any of them able to help us though? Or are we
They're trying to deal with.
They're fighting their groups the same way you guys are fighting your groups.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right.
Arrows fire.
Over on NA.
This is round what? 3, 4.
I think it's round 3.
All right.
So new round, you're right.
They haven't finished their turn yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
+4 on the nay. Hits an armor class of 8. That's a miss. All right, the big guy on rock. That's just a copper maker. Hits an armor class of 3. That's a hit. Rock takes 9. Oh, he does have to save. And he does. However, he is pushed back a square. And then, well, at the end of the round, that's what has to happen. Okay, those two. The first one, it's armor class of 3. That's a hit. And armor class 2, so he gets hit twice more. So 1 and 3, 6. So we got 9, 9, and 5. 18, 23 so far. All right, so at the end of the round, he is pushed back a square because he was hit without him hitting anyone else.
May I stand up at the end of the round?
And yes, you may.
And then we can take half moves at the end of the rounds.
Are you allowed to move? I think you are.
Yeah, it's just a spell in my hand. It ain't.
Yeah, because you've already cast it.
So I can move. I can move to avoid having to do it.
You can do,
Call
what's your
shot.
move rate? Probably
6.
6, so you can do move 3 squares.
I can move over here. And
Okay. Anybody else? Nothing? All right.
Is this where I would have like the extra this round at the end of the round?
This would technically be your second attack. And so just go ahead.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hit?
The one in front of me.
Okay.
Big one, small.
That's going to hit an armor class of 8.
That is a hit.
Excellent. For 6 points.
6? That's not enough. He's still up.
Okay.
Roll a strength check. Opposed strength. He
5.
failed. Okay. You knock him down, and he goes back 1 square to the edge. And he goes, okay. So that's where this round ends. Next round.
That's it.
The one that was on fire, the big creature that was on fire, has it been taking damage?
You're watching him?
Well,
Are you just trying to remind me?
I'm trying to remind you.
Okay. So that's noted.
Okay. Attack. Cast darting.
Throwing fireballs.
Okay.
Until they roar out.
Attacking.
Mugleb?
I'm going to actually withdraw over by rock so I don't get ambushed by that raft full of goblins. And then if I have enough, I'll take a shot at the...
Well, you can attack and withdraw the same. You can move. You can take a half move and then attack. Or half move and guard.
I want to take a full move over to rock.
Okay. So you won't be able to attack, but you're going to move much
I don't
further.
want to get overwhelmed
Okay.
by 10 goblins.
So roll initiative, Mugleb. Beat a 9.
Oh, 10.
All right.
I
You
will
guys,
continue to roll for initiative from now.
Yep.
you're all right. So they will all get to go, at least not necessarily the big guys. Okay. So on fast. which is now very fast. They will all move. That would be 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Do missile weapons get a bonus from attacking from behind?
You have to look it up. I don't think
Okay,
so.
I'm more.
I mean,
I'm looking
I
at
do think so. To hit, I think they do, but I'm not sure. Okay. All right, they're going to basically splash through and surround Kelf, so that's not an issue. Meanwhile, this guy is going to go after you. Well, he doesn't get to go yet. That's as far as he can get. Actually, if they're just running. Oh, I see. Okay, that's as far as he can get if he wants to attack. He can climb up and get to there.
That other guy can get up unless he's dead, I guess.
And that's melee, so he can't do that. He can get there, but he can't attack. And he doesn't get to go yet.
They can fit 2 per square.
Correct.
Remember?
1, 2. Oh, he's going to go right after you, Mugleb.
What?
He gets up, climbs
I thought
back
I was
on the
gonna
boat.
move. I move on very fast though.
No, oh yeah, you do move on very fast, but they got sped up. Or you guys, I'm sorry, you guys got delayed.
So
Nice
I move
roll.
on fast still then.
Yeah, and you still lost initiative.
Darn.
There. Okay, so that's on fast. And that's as far as he'll move.
Oh, you just don't have to worry about the donkey anymore.
And then we go to the loser
Oh, yeah,
side of
we do leave the
fast,
donkey back.
which is you, Mugleb. So if you try to move now, you will suffer an attack of
I don't
opportunity.
care. Go for it.
Okay, and so with you moving, you can move 12 squares, or you can try a strength check to move.
I'm moving.
Or actually, you'll move 16
I'll
squares.
just move regularly.
16? Okay, where do you want to go?
Over by rock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right there's good.
Right there. You know there's an enemy right there.
Keep moving in. I didn't see that.
7, 8.
That's good.
Right there. Okay.
This is a whole raft full of guys. Just so you're aware.
No, they've all moved.
Oh.
You're right. I didn't put some on there.
No, you
did I?
didn't.
Yes. So
Thanks for reminding me.
you're right. So
Appreciate
they were all
it.
there.
They're all, each of those rafts are
Thanks.
Being fair is appreciated. Thank you.
I
Does
try
that
to
mean
be
he gets
for
extra
you and me.
XP?
Your next character
So what?
gets
You
50
get upset when
extra
I do it to
experience
Cobb, but when you can do it, it's just fine.
Do I?
Last time you
Do
were like,
I?
"What are you doing?
Actually, his thing
you
was-
made it hard
His thing
for
was,
us."
thanks, Addie, or thanks a lot, or something like that. I was like, okay. So these
Oh,
ones
don't
here
forget
will be
there's a
able
test
to attack
tomorrow.
rock from behind because they can move 1,
What about that test that
2,
we were supposed to have today?
1, 2,
This is the one
3,
DM's pet.
1, 2, 3.
Gets me extra experience. I'll take
And
it.
they get off the
Who
raft
cares?
Your next character is gonna get that experience.
Right.
up to
I don't
there,
care.
just
I care
moving.
if you
It
can
can
use
move all the way over here with no issue, but not
Your next
attack.
character is going to be 10th level
Same
already.
thing with him, and they're all going after the ogre. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to get around the edge here. For some reason, it doesn't even notice Mugleb standing. You know what? Fuck you. He is going to charge you.
Oh, you suck.
Okay. So, for those that can.
I'm going to try it out.
I'm gonna try it.
All right, so we'll just start with Kelf. They've all moved. Every one of them has moved. You moved there. So we'll start with Kelf. So basically, you're getting attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll start with the ones that get to attack.
And I am unable to move, except to attack.
Not yet.
Right. Yeah, I can't.
All right, so
Oh
up
god,
there,
old Mugleb versus new Mugleb.
its armor class is 7,
Miss.
8.
Miss.
This is a flank, so it gets a +1, which hits armor class of 10.
Miss.
Rear squares. Miss. 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 Flank. Miss. They all missed.
I'm out that.
Thank you very much.
I'm slippery.
You must be charismatic.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Then an A.
Yes.
The one in front of you hits an armor class of 5.
Hits.
Don't attack me.
All those rolls, and then only one attack. So he takes his little goblin sword, not even half a sword, and goes slash right on your arm for a point.
Ah! And gets 3 20s. You were dead.
You get tennis.
Okay, and then on rock, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for now. So the one in the front hits an armor class of 3. That's a hit. For 1. The other one in the front. Miss. 2 flankers. A miss. And a miss. And that's it.
Why is my cat so far away from me?
I don't know.
Because he just took damage from the dice.
Where's my cat?
All right.
Okay. So now we go to the loser side of fast.
Are we on fast? Or are we on?
Oh, yeah, you're delayed. That's right. So now we're at average.
I guess that's where we go. All right.
So the winner side of average is these big monkeys. So they finally get to go. So
These big monkeys. He
he will move up and attack Rock. He will charge at Parayko. And he gets movement rated 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You will get to go before he will.
Run away.
Oh, and the big guy that's right there in front of Kelf. That hits an armor class of -7.
That hits me.
But it takes away your stone skin. But you have to nothing. All right. And this one. 2. You will charge at Eddie.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, bitch.
All right. So. Oh, that's right. They're just using their. They don't even have like swords or anything. They're just got these weird pointy things. Okay, so Parayko, on you first. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, I see the hits.
And another hit.
At least he's not using the spin down dice anymore.
So, first thing would be to see where it got you. In the 77.
All right,
Ow.
the 77. Damn it! Oh,
Oh man, the old 77.
Right in your stomach.
Oh,
It takes its
that's what I call my stomach.
its
Dude,
sharp wrist spikes and goes
Shows me
right
gut
in your
punch.
stomach.
God, I love it. It's this giant fucking bear against this little dwarf. So to get him in the stomach, he's like, there we go.
Pretty much. You take 11 points of damage. You're now bleeding for a point, which gets subtracted at the end of every round.
That's not good.
And where is it? You have a -2 to hit and damage, and you act like you're carrying 50 more pounds than you actually are.
Golly.
a good thing I lost the chainmail on.
Okay. And now we roll to see if you were knocked down. No?
You know what? This really is bear wrestling all of a sudden.
Okay. Eddie.
Does
You're-
my animal get the attack of
Yes.
opportunity
Anyway.
for guarding?
Well, it's not an attack of opportunity, but
Well,
it's a guard.
It's a
So
guard.
go ahead.
Is
Okay.
it edible?
First
super glue?
attack, 20. Alright. And then armor class.
Well, what was the follow-up roll?
That's what I'm doing.
You know, you roll a 20 again.
He did.
I did,
And
and
what
I
you
rolled
get?
a 10, which I'm Thaco.
I see.
So armor class 7. So regular.
Okay, normal damage.
Okay, and for that is one of these guys. 3
Okay.
again.
Yeah.
18 hits an armor class of -1.
That's a hit.
3 again,
Nice.
and its final armor class 2.
That is a miss.
Dang it! Almost wanted that rake.
Okay.
That rake would have been nice.
So roll percentile.
Percentile.
Or no, it was just a regular monkey, wasn't it? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was regular one.
Okay. So it attacks you. And that hits an armor class of 6.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Okay.
You die.
You take 12 points of damage. And you need to see save versus paralyzation or be knocked down in this in 1 square back.
For 20.
Save versus paralyzation.
No. That's a big no.
Okay.
That's a really, really big no.
You're in that square, knocked down. Okay. And that, oh. That one that charged in on Mugleb. +2 to hit. Hits an armor class of 7.
No.
Ooh, okay. The big super goblin that charged in on Mugleb. Hits an armor class of 1.
Oh,
That is a hit.
yeah.
Mugleb, you take 12 points of damage.
Ow.
And no chance for knockdown. All right. And that is all of them. So now we go to the loser side of average. And
That is
one-
me.
All right.
I will take both of my attacks. Well, first attack against the super goblin there.
Okay. You know, he's not in your front square right now. You'll have to,
I will turn to attack.
well, pick whatever that is up first.
Okay.
And when it moved forward, it moved out of your front square. So take an attack of opportunity for that one.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, roll it again.
That's another natural 20.
Okay, roll it again.
And that is a 2, so that misses.
Okay.
Still
Roll.
2020.
Roll. Da, 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 da. Roll your weapon damage first. Roll the whatever. Yeah.
That's 6. 'Cause
No.
I rolled 2 1s for damage in a row on that.
No, just from the weapon itself. How much? What'd you
6.
roll on the dice? You rolled a 6.
1.
A
Plus
1. Okay, so 1 times 2 is 2
Okay.
plus your strength.
So,
Okay, so you did 7 points on it, and it had already been hit for
giving another 2.
that, so it's still up.
This one's
And roll percentile.
94.
Nice. So as it moves past you, you take your one axe and you go, and on its left calf, which is the one next to you, you say, slice! It's like, ah! And it has minuses to do things. Like, it can't hardly move, and it's fatigue and carry weight adjustment. So it's like you've heard it where it's motive.
Where that's a moving between
It's
rock
locomotion jam. Okay.
Nice. Now I will, if I turn to face the Super Goblin will go next. We get attack of opportunity.
From this one.
I'll turn to face the Super.
He's still adjacent though.
Okay, you can turn like that and you'd be okay.
Yeah.
Because as I said, if you're diagonal, then that square, this square, and this square are still in your front.
Then I'll do
So you can do that.
All right. So first attack on the Super Goblin.
Okay. So the one that you just chopped in the, or that, and then he went and attacked.
2
off,
hit,
blah, blah,
negative
blah.
3.
That's a hit. Uh-oh.
Finally, 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
Please you can, he is down and you can describe how you
may coup de grace.
You may.
I do the slice to his calf, and he falls to one knee. And as he puts his head down, I just raise my axe up and I go right across the neck.
Nice. And you hear it go.
Second attack against that regular goblin right next to me.
Okay. That's still in your front square. So your offhand attack, basically.
Yeah, that is armor class 4,
That's still a hit.
and that
Double
is
axe.
11 points. Of
Oh, and he's like,
Yay! You may coup de grace on that one.
all right. Cool.
I got a question.
Yes?
Should I throw my fireball at that big guy before he attacks me if we're on loser side of average?
No, because he attacked on the winner side of average.
Oh, okay.
Because he's attacking on his base initiative, which is average. So now that he's up there, if you try a missile attack on it, it'll get a free attack on it.
Well, it's a
It's a missile attack. If you read your spell description.
Item is a missile.
If we make it to calling actions for next round, by the time I'm
Oh,
in the
yeah.
bathroom, my actions.
fucking sense, but yeah, I just don't have any.
it's a barbarian.
You can switch. You can.
I can pull out my crossbow and make another missile attack.
Don't you have an axe? Or is that
No,
the
I
axe that somebody else
got
took? I see. Okay.
So I guess I'll throw a freaking fireball at him.
Okay. So you reach back and you're gonna throw, and he receives an immediate attack of opportunity, and he rolls and hits an armor class of 4.
Well, it hits.
Okay. You take 9 points of damage, and you do not knock down, so you're now attempt your attack.
I'm gonna make the top.
Fuck it too.
Feel like
A miss. All
I
right.
say so.
Okay.
I don't believe I've attacked this round. They all attacked me, but I don't remember attacking.
Because you're on the loser side of average. So yes, you go now.
All right.
So your primary attack is on which?
Right in front of me.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, here we go. roll 30.
18.
No, I roll a level check on 30 first.
18.
Okay, now roll it again.
The 30.
Yes.
Or 12.
Okay, it cannot happen. So now with your offhand attack, same same target.
Yes. An 8 will hit an armor class 4
That is a hit.
for 6 points.
All right, and roll a strength attack. He is successful with a 12. Roll a 20.
It's not like
10?
here, like
All right, you don't knock him down that time.
All right.
Okay,
later.
and then we go to anybody else on that phase for
Not
you
on
guys?
average.
Huh?
Not on average.
Okay,
Because we're delayed.
and now we go to slow. Oh, okay, so Rock. Oh, Rock has to wait for slow. Okay, so
That's wait till very
of course
slow.
they're all done. So
We can just go.
yep,
All right.
so you can go.
Against the guy that hit me, I got my attacking it. So yeah, attacking it. At the end of the round, I can stand up and correct.
Well, you can use your movement to get up. That's a half your move, and then still make an attack. And
Missile,
since you got pushed backwards,
a missile.
theoretically you could do a missile attack because it's not threatening you.
Okay, then I get up, and when I can, I'll do a missile attack.
Or wait a second. Actually, because it's the size, it does threaten you from that distance.
Okay, then I switch weapons.
So you drop the staff and you draw something else.
Sling. And then I draw my sword, my scimitar.
Okay, here's what's fucked up about it. What's the range on your scimitar?
Not enough to attack it.
Correct.
Throw it.
So I can just draw it and that be that?
Yes, you can do that. That's all you can do, though.
Okay. That's all right.
Okay.
That was a guard, so she's done. Luna's done with her jam. At the end, I can still do a half move, right?
Well, you haven't attacked yet, so yes.
Well, then I do a half move to stand. Yeah, okay. And I could withdraw with that half move, correct?
I mean, you don't even have to call it a withdraw because you're not, well.
Because of his size,
Yeah.
I'm still threatened by him. So
Correct.
if I ran away, he would get an attack. Whereas if I withdraw away,
Yeah,
he
that's
doesn't. Okay. Then I'll wait for Rock, and then I'll do that. I'll end up withdrawing.
You can go now. That's
Okay.
fine.
Then I
Where do you want to go?
I forget what's my movement rate penalty for withdrawing.
It's half.
Half. So 6 that way. And then the cat will follow. Wait, no. Yes. Yeah, it'll withdraw, or it can't because of that.
Correct.
Okay, then never mind.
All right. And now it's Rock's turn. So that one. Rolls a natural 20. Don't even bother.
Sweet.
That one. A 1.
Oh.
And I don't remember what level he is. So he might have made it.
Reinforcements. Wait, what
No, he missed it.
What happens when we do get reinforcements? What comes to help?
A 10.
Elves.
Uh-oh.
Probably.
That can happen. All right. That's it. Okay. Everybody's done?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, next round.
Attacking.
That's me.
Attacking.
Run.
So you are threatened by this one and this one.
I don't care. They're gonna kill me faster than if I stay.
That's true.
Hmm.
Not much I can do since I took away 1/3 of my health. In one shot.
Guard.
And
And
Friend?
she will wind up withdrawing, so moving.
all right. Go ahead, Anae. Beat a 1. My side is sped up a bit.
Easy.
Uh-oh. Simultaneous monkey.
All right,
Wave
guys,
from
from the river.
Wait.
Come on.
Shot. You didn't hit me in the head.
All right, guys, we got to win this and roll a 15.
Okay. Anae,
It's not
roll
going to happen to us.
Anae, roll a 20. Let's see who this happens to. Beat a 15.
Nice.
17.
Okay, it happens for your side.
Come on. Let's get that 16.
Roll a d20.
16. Look at it. Look at it. 16.
16.
Was that
Reinforcement.
Yeah!
Reinforcements!
I was just talking about it earlier. Now we know what's coming from the help us.
Oh, let's see. Reinforcements. Allies of the DM's choice show up for one side or the other.
Dragon.
Well, we already know what side. So,
Reinforcements! I won't get fucked up more than I already am.
Maybe not a TPK.
Right?
all right.
All of a sudden, the shining armor people appear.
Yeah. So since both sides are sped up, we're not gonna.
It's just normal jam.
Yeah. So we will go by, in case of ties, we will go by weapon speed, and if that's the same, then it's super simultaneously So we'll start with very fast.
I'm on very fast. I'm
Okay.
gonna be very, very fast
So-
since I'm sped up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nice.
So
Super duper fast, and they
Oh.
club you as you run away.
you're moving. Where are you going?
Away.
Where?
That way.
Fast.
Like back, away from the entire battle. Like away from the river. side.
Toward
the
you.
opposite. Yes.
And how?
I can't say that because I'm facing.
How
this
fast
way.
are you?
Run. Like.
Are you going to try to make a strength check and triple your
I'm-
speed?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
So I went lower or higher.
You went low.
I take back what
I
I,
actually
told
made that with a
Parayko.
6.
He's not a brave individual.
6.
What? I can't do
Okay.
anything. They
It's
took
only
away.
fighting one
Okay.
dragon. How hard can that be?
Yeah.
It's only fighting one.
I said I take back what I told Parayko. I said he was a brave young man.
Hey.
Oh, see, we misunderstood. We thought you said.
Yeah.
I take back what I said about Parayko.
Yeah.
I have to get
That's
a.
what we heard.
Said two.
Okay. All right. So as
It's
you
called a
run
tactical
away,
retreat.
Is that what it
Tactical
is?
draw.
you get attacked
Mm-hmm.
by these sleuths.
Americans never retreat.
So,
just make tactical
This
draws.
guy
Most tacks don't tickle.
hits an armor class of 7.
No.
Ooh, okay. This guy hits an armor class of 6.
No.
All right. So you managed to,
Aren't you
Run.
a lucky dexterous monkey?
I told you.
and you said you made your strength check, so you actually get to move quite a bit. So on this one, you'll go 12.
Just on very, very fast speed.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
just cloud
so-
of dust is all
Okay.
you see.
See ya.
So that was very fast. Now we go to fast.
My spike glove really hurt. I had to get out of there.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Is a speed of 1.
Okay, very fast.
And they have speeds of 2 because they have weapons. So you will go before them.
Die, motherfucker, die,
So
motherfucker,
you're up.
And this is my 2 attack.
Okay, so first time with your primary fist. You're hitting the one you hit before.
Yes.
Okay.
Hit
And put it-
class of 5.
All right, so even with your extra sluggy, he's dead.
Glove neck.
Okay, and then your offhand, which one would you like? You have one that's in the
No,
front
that's-
square here,
no,
or the
that's
big
that.
monkey in the front
Is that guy
square?
still on fire? Has he fallen down from the
Okay,
burning
that's-
yet?
How long does the fire last on the?
until it is
Until it's
put
put
out?
out.
So let's put
And
that.
that's spend an entire round doing it.
Okay,
Dude,
So
Well,
he's
it's still
still there
burning.
and he's
It is-
still on fire. Is
well,
that
roll the
correct?
damage.
What
What's
do
the
you-
damage?
I don't know what
It's
damage
DM's
is.
choice.
DM, that's a
They can
natural
bust it
fire.
and it's a DM.
It's a natural fire. That's
What
a,
does it do if it hits him?
Combust.
it's a
No.
fire.
How much
1d4
damage?
plus
Yeah.
1.
Okay, well then we're gonna subtract 1 each round then. So
That's
roll.
4.
okay, and then roll it again.
4,
Okay, and then roll it one more time.
2.
Okay, so now it's out because it was minus all that and it took that much more damage. So this one is like
Bloody.
it's definitely has had fire on it.
It's
Okay.
beard.
But
Its
it's still
hand
there.
looks worse than your
God
beard.
dang it.
Well, I will hit him.
Your beard
Okay.
looks better than him right now.
I will attempt to hit him.
All right,
So the dragon shows up. and
A
finishes
5er will hit an armor class of
making that.
7.
all right. So you take your offhand and you bring it back.
They
and
say
you
if you
just
look
go
at
on.
it, they say if you
You
look
have
like
your fist
at a
and you
dwarf's
twist it.
chin without a beard, you will die on the
All right.
spot. Or just shoot
So
back.
anyone with a speed factor? Anyone else on fast for your side?
Could I
No.
make like a half move on?
Yes, my pussy. My pussy, got pussy, got
Okay.
Yeah.
They can attack now if it wants.
It's moving.
Oh, it's gonna move. Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
Where does it go?
Back to me.
Run away.
Right here next to you.
What's
There's some
this?
great songs from back then, aren't there?
Yeah.
Is that 6?
That's 5.
That's
Back
5.
in the early
Did she
This
60s.
is 1.
I don't know.
further
That
back.
song is so weird.
One directly
because
back.
Just his voice is.
Or it could be
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like, yeah.
So
No,
this would
back
be
to
5
move.
or
Move it back 2 spaces.
there.
Yes.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
It's like Frankie Valley.
So that is done. Anyone else on fast?
Eventually, it's gonna be
All
like
right, all the
windows
goblins
break
go
all the
on
time. It's like,
2 on fast, so they get to
and
go.
then it's like, huh, the
So,
song's playing, I
all the
can't hear 'em.
movement-
Dog, why are you yelling so much?
What did I say?
Ah.
You're with holding.
Okay.
you're guarding.
So he's surrounded, so they're
You were
going
guarding.
They're going after Parayko.
Sorry, Michael.
He was famous growing up for eating the most pie.
They get
And
that
Oh,
close, but
hi.
they're not charged. They just
We'll
close.
see.
I'm sorry, but that must not
It's
do much. I'm a utility character. I can't fight
I am also a utility.
because I
player.
didn't have my. No, you fight.
No, I don't. I suck at fighting.
Well,
I
then
do.
what
You
else do
shoot
you
crap.
do?
You shoot.
I
stuff.
loot things and break open doors and steal things.
Find trap.
Yes, and do that. I can also set traps.
You shoot-
Sometimes
you
I'm
shoot stuff.
quiet.
You shoot stuff.
I'm in there
Okay.
somewhere.
I'm like
No,
the
it's just
loudest.
that you shoot
Huh?
stuff, which is
I'm
more
in
than
there
I can
somewhere.
do.
Yeah, but I
You're
can't.
right.
Oh, there I
I
am.
thought you had a bow and arrow. No.
I can't
Druid's
shoot
gonna
things
have
whenever
bow and arrow. I
I'm.
have a sling.
All right.
Right.
That
I
one
sling,
can
but I never
move
use
and
it.
reach.
And that's why I'm
Based on my
retreating,
spells.
so I can.
So,
shoot
Eddie,
them.
you are getting attacked.
But okay.
However,
you
I think
said
I
you were
retreated
guarding
a little
with
bit
your
too far
scimitar.
for a shooting
Yeah,
distance.
So you get to go.
Come on, scimitar monkey.
Say you need to hit this
Don't run
guy.
out of range.
I'm not trying
Negative
to.
1.
I just had to
That's
be
a
hitting
hit.
those guys before
Now you need to kill him.
knock me out in 2-3
Now.
shots.
I don't blame you.
Right? Large.
No, this is just a.
But Brother
Goblin.
Kel
Okay, so
frowns
still
when he
it's
sees you
CA.
run away.
Hmm.
I was just telling his mentor how brave he was.
I think I'm one
really
away.
brave when
Four?
but then I run away. I'm brave for like 5
Is
seconds.
there a knockdown on the scimitar?
Yes, I believe so.
I'll kill you
Oh, there's more
later. Remind me to murder you later.
I need to pull the.
I'll take a rain check on that. I'll let you off the warning this time.
Yeah.
Next time, definitely.
Pulling up the chart because it's not on my thing. So there's that chart. Where's my
They will surround Rock again,
scimitar?
and they will just continuously.
So where's our
Attempt to
reinforcements,
bash
by the
his
way?
skull.
Yeah, it's going.
They'll be coming. They'll be coming around the mountain when you gone.
A volley of arrows. Some kind of reinforcements.
Hopefully not arrows.
He
'cause
was
that
just
would
like,
start
yeah, that
dying.
can't happen. So, never mind. You guys rolled good. Yeah.
All right, and wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, no.
Wait, he's actually.
Oh, there's
Okay.
reinforcements.
So Rock gets
They're all
attacked with.
Oh, here
As
he
you look
comes.
around.
Those are all
There are a couple
flanks.
new elves there.
Okay,
Where they
so
came from.
1,
The other
2,
two.
It does have a knockdown.
3. Oh, I see. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay,
The
so flank
reinforcements
attacks
of the
on
town
Rock.
bitches.
That is a
Just
hit.
one guy.
That is a miss.
Hey, honestly,
That
there's
is a
one
natural
butcher.
20.
Addy, actually, yes, Addy does know
And
one
that is a
butcher
miss.
that
So
you
he
would
got
love
hit.
right now.
One
Twice
level 1
more.
peasants will come in.
No,
and
it's a specific butcher that has a brother.
Ooh, noble.
That's another one of my
2
characters.
I find
and
it
4
odd
is
that Eddie's
6.
friends with a
So 30.
Yeah, that would be an odd.
Not really.
And then
Because
plus 2
it's not that
from
we're like
behind
vegetarians or
makes
vegans.
1,
We just
2,
everybody has the will,
5 of those.
has the right to
Miss.
live, and they can do
Miss.
whatever they need to live.
Miss.
It's just senseless stuff.
Miss.
It's like
And a
Indians.
hit.
They have to
If you
use
kill
everything.
something, you use all of it. You don't let anything go to waste. Some people let things go to waste, and that's not okay.
But then they get to compost.
Brother Kelf.
Mugler's
Yes.
life is a waste.
I'm reading my spell again, Cobb, and I apologize, but I don't know if that should be 4, not 3, because of this. I was just seeing how long it lasts.
We're not
Okay.
saying you're going to kill me. You're saying
So the one
probably
will
waste
be from the front at normal chances. That is a miss. And a hits an armor class of 2. So that is a
hit.
stone skin.
So if we kill a man, does that
A
mean we have
flank.
to eat him?
Is a hit. That's a stone skin. A flank is a hit. That's a stone skin. From the rear, that is a armor class of 4.
Hit.
That is a stone skin. That is a miss. That is a miss. And one more flank is a miss. And
I do have a knockdown, by the way.
what is it?
D8,
Roll it.
3.
Okay.
I had all of it.
And those are done. They moved. Parayko.
All right. Casting.
No, it's not your turn yet. So this one here, are you gonna turn and face that one?
No.
That would give him an attack.
No,
or
I'm
just-
dealing with the big
Okay,
one.
so he only gets +1. He gets a +2 for being in the rear. So the flanker misses. Well, hits an armor class of 15.
Well, I'm saying I'm good.
Okay, and then the one from behind hits an armor class of 11. Look at that. Okay. So then the one on Addie, the only one that's charged up there so far.
Is it? And this is a regular.
Miss. Hits number class of 13.
Honestly, that's pretty darn close.
And okay. So now we go to that's all the fast ones. Now we're on the average.
Is it a regular monkey jam? The one that charged at me?
It's a goblin.
Okay. It's not a big boy.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so on the average phase, these guys have they have ones, so they will move
What's their speed factor?
1.
Okay.
Well, actually, it would be 4.
Okay, I was gonna
Because
say,
they're
one
large.
is not average.
At
5.
least I think that's it. Let me
5.
see the players. I might not be in the players
It'd
anymore.
be 5 if they're average. If they're the fastest possible average, then it's 5.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's the fastest possible average. Once when you hit 4, you're at fast.
Okay, so yeah, it would be 5. What's your act speed?
7.
Okay. So they will run up and attack you there. He doesn't have to move. He's
There's
just
still a
gonna
big
attack. He will.
Maybe our backup will be another dragon. That'd be nice. Blackout comes and helps us.
Favor, Like a calling it diamond. in.
One,
No, I'm
two,
pretty sure
three, 4,
Oh, and then
5,
he took off and he
6,
would bug nobody no more, did he?
7,
You won't
8,
bug me. You'll help me, please.
9.
No, he doesn't owe us a big favor.
And then you will move 12 more to get away. So this guy's chasing you, but you're moving faster than he is. So you guys are off the board now. Yes.
He says, "Fuck this shit."
This big guy's chasing after you, and you're just yeah. So he might have to make a strength check next time to try. 'Cause
However-
he's like, oh, you moving faster than me.
What you do, Mugler?
Okay.
Come and shoot.
So,
140.
oh, and
They
he
go
will.
really. They just like a slight indent to the ground. They keep running. Maybe it'll twist his ankle.
See, I'm gonna do like a Call of Duty Nazi zombies strategy. I'll just turn around and start firing while running backwards.
Yeah, train that guy. Just train him around the entire map.
Just start.
Every now and then, run up, just
Yeah.
run up, step run back.
Right.
Where's my carpenter?
All right, so this one is charging, and it's going to attack the cat.
Next ammo.
Your cat's getting snapped.
Next phase, and you are being attacked this phase, Eddie, by a super goblin. And he hits an armor class of 1.
I think that's a miss.
That is a hit. Okay.
Oh, man.
Eddie, you take 15.
And he's got armor class of like -10.
All right.
And you need to save versus paralyzation or be
No, I
knocked
don't.
down.
I'm already down.
Okay.
Well, that's bad.
All right.
Addie's a squish ball. stats are too low. Be good. So he's a squish ball.
Oh.
So Addie is.
Kelp will go faster than him,
Addie is a squish ball.
and he will attack the cat. The cat will turn with no penalties. And that hits an armor class of 5.
You're kidding me! Yeah.
Did your cat just get stabbed to death?
Is that a
Well, he lost his owner, so it's probably best.
Oh, the owner's still
hit?
there.
Oh, your kitty
It's
takes
probably best
13.
that you go
How
and
much?
go together.
13.
Oh,
All right. It's still. It
Uh,
doesn't need. No, it doesn't need to. It doesn't. It's not in the negative.
it
It's
gets
not
knocked
a
down.
negative.
Okay.
It's not in a negative.
All right. So
They
the,
take
exactly.
the druid and the cat are laid low.
I can still save it.
Okay.
I'm not if you're unconscious.
not if you're unconscious.
And
Yeah.
that leaves the big guy.
Still
Oh, that's right.
Well, good luck with that, because I'm gonna. Be
Wow, we are
Oh,
getting
save the cat
overwhelmed.
first.
Where are our
I'm sorry.
reinforcements?
I think
Save the
I'd
cat
tell you.
first. I can be res.
Where are
Okay, yeah, you
reinforcements?
go
I'm
for
casting. I pull out my handy dandy piece of iron I always keep on me because that's what we do.
Okay.
And I'm cat. Good morning. Hold these bastards in place. Hold person on the big dude.
Which one?
Centered on the super goblin. Where did it happen to go? He
There's
moved back.
you. There's
Oh,
this one.
he
There's this
moved.
one that looks
Well,
like he's coming after
I'm
you.
out of the map now.
Yeah, I heard.
He was right there in front of me. I was
Yeah,
like,
he
he's
went-
looking.
Addie and his cat are unconscious.
Oh,
Save the cat. Don't worry about me.
Abby's left.
That's the
I'm
druid
not
for
trying to
you.
get anybody now.
Dude,
Or how's it
I don't care. My God loves me. I've already been.
So you're just casting a spell.
Take-
And like in this
Tinkle
edition,
Bottoms is
casting
more
a spell
important,
doesn't
man.
cause an attack of
Technically,
opportunity. So you're
Okay.
casting a spell.
On the biggest.
I was
Where would
This is the
what's-
one that's going to get you.
All right,
I'm
the
saying-
biggest
all right,
close.
I've been resurrected.
Okay, cast
All
right,
on this.
so he needs to save.
Spell.
He rolls a 9 and fails.
Oh, and four other creatures within 20 feet. So I don't know if I specify that or not. 1d4 creatures.
All
So
right, roll a d4.
four.
Okay, so which four?
awesome.
I guess these four.
Caden, hand me the little plastic thing with the little rings in it.
What?
Held
You're
unable
close.
to.
It's on the dice tower thing.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
You mean the effect? The effect. What do you
Thank you.
call them? The effect rings.
The milk circles.
Do they get saved? I think they do.
Saber
The stunned circles.
spell.
Don't worry, I'm coming to help you, Addie.
All right,
Hurry,
these four.
bastard.
I think found the duration on here. Two
But
of
basically,
level.
I rolled once, and then whatever it was, if they were good enough to make it, they did. And so the little ones definitely couldn't because they were worse off than the big ones. All right.
I might
So
like
that
try and come
happens.
around and just distract all of them.
8 rounds.
Okay.
Dude, you just gotta
So, Kel,
yes.
This is not.
you would
zombies.
go before this big one here with your second attack.
Awesome.
And
Goblins.
you're still surrounded.
Okay.
So which one?
Might as
you-
well pick the big guy.
Okay.
And 8 is going to hit armor class 4.
This is the wonder weapon. Remind me.
Once
I
again,
have the
Take
rage.
your
I have the
punch in, you go,
rainbow.
ching, and it like rings out.
Dang.
Okay. So it's returning the attack.
So 1, 2, 3.
That hits an armor class of -8.
Ouch.
That takes a stone skin. But you may suffer knockdown and no.
Okay.
Bitches.
So anyone else? Rock's the last to go, I guess.
I have.
Oh,
not
you.
gone
Okay,
yet.
well, you go then.
I'm
So that's
going-
where you are.
I'm going to turn around and charge at the super goblin that just got Addie down.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to charge right at him with my axes out.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I think I
7,
just saved
8,
my own, but I'll tell you that. But
9, or 9.
If I had
whichever.
a
I'll just go
spell,
forward.
I would have been.
Okay, and then the next phase, you would get there.
And honestly,
So-
I thought
better
9 was here.
because.
Well, he said he. Okay, well, it's
That's
either
That's the
here
one
or
that just
there.
knocked him down, isn't it?
No, he wants to attack us.
I'm sorry.
Well,
It's
not gonna matter.
I was thinking,
Is
but
he in my
said-
front square?
He said,
Yes.
I'm going to take my attacks on him.
It's a sneak because you're behind him.
Okay.
He don't know you're coming.
So let's see if he's surprised. No, not with a 10. So he will turn to face you. You still get your +2 for charging or reckless
Does
attack,
my
whatever
limp
you
body
want.
get an attack of opportunity?
Sure it does. So remember +2.
That is ridiculous. That's plus 3. Second
Okay.
tries
Now
to
you're
kick him.
offhand
offhand.
at normal chances.
No, it spurts on him.
There you go.
One of my ones
Close.
spurts on him.
Okay, so you charge
Square.
up
Attack
at
of
your first one.
opportunity. I may be tied up.
Slam! He blocks it. The second one you come in and he just kind of hits your wrist. You're like, and you dang. All right. Yeah. So we go to Rock, and
And the hard
Rock
ones.
says
go
this
to
one's in the
Rock.
front square, but then you're gonna have to turn to get your second attack. So he
"We
says, "Fuck
will, we
it. I will
will rock you."
turn
No.
all the way around.
Didn't he have a sweep
So
type attack you guys were talking
you got to
about?
be a certain level. To do
Okay, I remember you guys talking
So
about
that means he will get an attack of
I don't
opportunity,
get how swinging your
and that one.
sideways.
I thought that they were still adjacent.
Well, then as soon as he turned all the way around, they became into his
It's gonna be
front
great once
back
Rob
squares.
can do that.
Okay.
Just take his
So
action.
that is a miss. And that's a natural 20 again, and a 2. All right, so Rock takes
Best roll of my life.
2.
20, 20, 20.
Okay.
17.
Damn
So
it.
now he
95.
will
Maybe kill your
attack
brother or something.
I didn't kill him.
this one.
I just screwed up his arm.
That is a hit,
He used to be on.
and then he
Now he has
will
a spider
attack
arm.
this one.
I can do what my boots do.
A miss. I'm sorry, Rob. Okay. And I think that's everyone. As I said,
I guess
this guy chased after Muglev, but Muglev's moving
Okay,
faster, so
yeah.
that he's going to try and catch up to Muglev
I'm
off the
also
board.
I'm starting to come back around.
Okay, that's fine.
He's starting it right.
I
Okay,
get my attack on slow.
okay,
I will take it on the super goblin.
okay.
That's awesome. That's perfect for Muglev.
I'm
Like
on-
a super
I'm on now.
true.
I'm a +1.
Oh, so close. This super goblin's like, and he's just all powerful and like looking down at you going. And then at one point, when you bring your axe down, he like blocks it for a second. He leans right in and he goes, and he smells like death and shit.
I spit in his face when he does that.
All right, so that is the end of all that round.
I'm moving.
Somebody's bleeding. You bleed for a point
Yeah,
out of
no,
your
I took it
stomach.
off.
Wait, it's not your turn yet. Unless you were going to try to do
I don't have to.
half move at the end. You
Yeah,
can
it's
do a
okay.
half move because you didn't cast a very slow spell. So where would you like to go?
I guess
You
I'll
can move
back up.
3 squares.
I'll back up while drawing my weapon.
No, not diagonal.
Oh, well.
1, 2.
I
No,
guess it's
You can
There
go
you
diagonal. Just
I
add a
guess I
3
guess.
for 2.
or there.
Whichever. Right there.
Just add a 2 for 3.
Okay. And that's it. So now we go to the next round.
Attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here comes the reinforcement.
Yeah.
Thank you.
From
Maybe it'll be 100 clerics. To come
No, they just all.
the War Wizard casts Lightning Bolt.
Oh.
And it's going to go all the way straight through all of these motherfuckers. So you need to say versus spells. If you have a dexterity reaction adjustment, you would add that onto your spells.
Do I also need to roll it?
Where are you? No, you moved. You're down here.
Oh, great. I'm glad I moved to that square.
Yeah, and you're going to have to say same
You
thing.
move down to the way of the super goblins, and then instantly lightning just.
The spells?
Yes.
Woo! I got a 14,
You're
a 8, and a
successful?
12. Yep.
Okay, you're successful.
Thank goodness.
I'm
gonna help you guys. Woo! Dodge off.
Well,
You make it. All
And
right.
everyone dies.
And Rock.
Cheat.
Rolls a 4.
I
I'm
get to
sorry,
take
Rock.
half the 900 points.
Okay.
I was trying to kill you.
War Wizards. Lightning Bolt will do.
I want to be a war wizard.
Honestly, be kind of crazy.
I know, right?
100 just
That actually has
wipe
spells.
all of them out.
I actually want to have spells.
Instead of just being unconscious.
No, instead of just being a wizard in Top Worlds.
Being a wizard in Cob's World is very
Oh boy.
special, 'cause
Okay, now they need to
No.
say it. So I'm just going to roll it
It's
once, like
a
I
really,
said.
really, really bad.
They need a certain number. Well, there's only this big one here, but then the rest need a higher number. Okay. So a 3. They all fucking get. So I need to look up the exact width of the lightning bolt spell because he's a war wizard.
Meanwhile, I
You're
am
a-
like
you're a
5 miles away.
You're a hairy war wizard.
You're a hairy wizard. No, I'm not a freaking wizard, Hagrid.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay.
Meanwhile, Muglev's like half the way to Featherfall. Wow, I need to save it with a breath saver.
There you go.
Sponsored
Bob
by
would
Breath
recommend-
Saver.
No, thank you.
The breath saver is the world's best.
He will
mint,
do
as
this
you
in
can
a
see.
way because he's
When I eat it-
intelligent that will affect the people that he wants to affect. So it basically is
Got
all
it.
of these and these
Just bad. Oh my
and you. So you're the only one that's going to live out of this, but you do take half damage, which is 18.
And is that come off the stone skin?
No.
Or no. Okay.
And all those are fried instantly.
I didn't take any damage.
No, because he's smart enough to have there's a distance and a size of the thing. And so he started it up here and it ends there.
Man, all of a sudden we have a little bit more
So
of an
if I was wearing chain armor, I would just shut myself.
So now
Oh.
okay.
Whatever you do, don't put your hands together, or else you'll come.
So that is a that.
Well, that was
And now it's
embarrassing.
the next round, actions.
What?
And we'll
That
start.
doesn't work like that.
You sleep.
What?
Were you at negative? Do you lose a letter point? Okay, just one. Okay. What?
I'm attacking.
Attacking.
Save
You said what you're doing.
And
You're
coming back.
Are you trying to go this way or this way? You just heard a loud sound like a thunderclap way up the
Sorry, Rich, on the same
I'm just trying
whatever
to.
that's called.
I'm trying to
the
land.
plaza, the plaza, the open space,
The landing.
The
the
field.
landing. Thank you.
The field.
Okay. And when you, as you're running and you start to turn, you look, you can see a bunch of like smoke,
I'm going
like
that
some
way.
kind of mist or something. That's
I don't care.
okay.
I just gotta go
So,
back and see if they're alive. Run
Initiative.
away. I
3 to
live.
4.
In the range anyway, and start shooting.
I'm getting chased by a bug.
All right.
Or,
Yeah.
On
Bug start rolling initiative.
on fast.
So are we.
Yep.
These guys all lost morale, so those guys are stuck.
Yes.
But they go back to the boats.
Quick! Run
The,
away!
I spat in your general direction.
and you can get an attack of opportunity on the 2 that run by you.
Do I get one?
So do
last
the
one is
little
speeds.
monkey first.
2, so armor class 12.
That's a miss. Okay, on the super goblin.
Easy.
Damn.
You can.
I want to sell
All
a
right,
set of dice
Daryl.
like
You can
that.
buff that out.
Because I called Jim the other day. He was like, all right, Daryl.
Just completely missed
Yeah.
the table. What?
I got armor class -2.
That's a hit. Roll Swinkus.
I'm not going to roll as lightly.
15.
15. Okay, now roll
You've
your
seen a dice
knockdown.
in space.
That was a 10 as well.
Houston, we have D&D.
Okay. So 15, and he had already.
Wait,
Okay,
we're
so
playing
no.
in space.
So
we're
they're
like,
able to
I'm
move.
supposed to sell what
Well,
number
let's
it was.
also take
Okay, so Rock will
What number was it on the
get,
ground?
I think, 3 attacks. As they
If
all
it was a
move,
14 or higher,
all he
it
has to
would've
do is hit them. And so a hit, and a natural 20. So we'll take 2 off there and 1 off there. And
Am I missing? These guys doesn't seem
You're
to
stuck.
run away.
what happened to that?
They're froze.
I thought you had
3
4
rounds.
of them. I don't know where he went.
Huh.
Okay. And then he will. Okay. So that's what happens. These guys here that you're fighting with, they're basically going to try to push you off. So
I'm first.
the goblin is going to try to push you off. So the first thing he has to do is enter your square. And he misses, so he can't even do that. So now it's your turn. All right. What are you doing?
I'm going to attack
Which one?
the big bunion.
Okay.
Ball bunion. 14 hits a -2
That's a hit.
Better than ball punion.
for 7 points. Maximum damage.
Do a.
That reminds me of
He was the
strength
one that
check.
took
See,
fire
we're worried
damage
about
and was on
people invading
fire.
us from like
It's a 9
Mexico.
for
We should really be
Okay,
worried
so
about
no-
Canada.
No change.
Canada.
Okay.
And then you're off
Yeah,
in
right.
the
All the
same
candidates
phase.
of Canada.
Same guy.
See, they've been infiltrating
12
our
with the
ranks.
0.
That's
Also,
a hit.
they're plot like
Yay.
guns with maple syrup.
Another 7.
Do another strength check.
And a giant ball punning ball.
20.
Ball.
I failed.
That's a fail.
Wow.
So he's not knocked down.
Okay.
Nice.
So then he is going to try to push you back. So the other ones start grabbing
The pole.
paddles, whatever.
The one I
So he
killed, the hidden-
is going to try to enter your square, and he does. And then he is going to try to do a push against you, so you're both doing opposed strengths. He rolls a 2.
4.
Okay, so he cannot. He's pushing you, and you're like he's trying to push you off the edge, and you're pushing back.
I'm like, no way, mother.
Staying your play if that's what you choose to do.
I do.
Meanwhile, Rock.
Oh, knows they have an AC of 0.
Let's see if he's smart enough to go help you, or if he's gonna go attack them. Nope, not smart enough. He's gonna
Hop right on.
go up
Wipe 'em out.
there and attack. A 1! Uh-oh, this is what stupidity gets you. A failure. Where's my sloogie? Did I put it back over there?
Cat took it.
One sluggy can be good.
Yeah, hand him a sloogie.
What?
Those papers right there on top of that book.
I thought you
No,
spoke shit.
that's
now.
Have some to pop.
So one
Oh, yeah,
twice.
only sometimes.
So Rock, I don't know if Rock's
I was
helmet.
learning about
I
bombs. Okay.
don't think Rock has a helmet,
I don't
but he
believe
does suffer an attack of opportunity from one of them, and that is a miss. And then his second attack.
I like how
There's a
they-
2 and another miss.
Man, as soon as one lightning strike comes, all of a sudden they're trying to run away.
Okay.
Says Muglet, who ran away at the first
So
shot.
Not so hard.
okay. So now it's your guys' turn. So you went already. Well, your first round. And then you?
So it's average.
Or yeah.
I'm going to. I'll go over and. Where are you?
I'm on the raft.
I will.
The dudes that ran away from you just hopped on the raft that I'm on.
I will go and help Califo charge over to them.
All right, that's not a problem.
And
He will turn to face you.
take my first attack on him.
Okay.
That is armor class 0.
That's a
and
hit.
He's
Pow!
small, so that's 7.
No, you're on the
Nope,
big button.
that's a super monkey.
Oh, so that is 9 damage.
Okay, roll your knockdown.
Oh yes, that's 10.
That is a failure. You knock him down in the square.
Take my offhand on him as well.
Okay, that's at +4 because he's prone.
Natural 1.
Oh
Fail. 14.
no! You hit yourself for 1 point of damage.
Ow.
Okay.
It glanced off his armor and hit you in the toe.
And Parayko.
I
I'm
slowed
gonna shoot
down
the
at
one
him
that fell down because he's the guy who opened my belly up.
Now, you have it's harder to hit someone with a missile when they're prone, just so you're aware.
How in the hell is that work?
Because they're hard, there's
I'm
not
gonna
as
go
much
home and get
surface
my
area.
crossbow.
There's not as much
And we're
surface
gonna see how
area.
hard this is.
That's actually, I'm
Oh,
serious.
It is a
not
rule,
melee.
whether it sucks or not. It is a
So
rule.
wait, you're telling me if I was out in the field and I was standing straight up and down, it would be harder to hit me than if I was laying flat.
No, it's 20
Maybe
feet
at
away.
long range, but at short
At 20
range,
feet away, I don't see it. But no, so what's the penalty?
Minus.
I think it's 4.
Oh, well, I'll hit the one that's standing behind him.
Okay.
there you go.
Go ahead. You need to do a called shot. He's engaged.
Is he?
Yeah, well, I got a
With you?
16 plus
Not that
2,
guy?
18.
Well, he didn't say which one.
Yeah, which one?
The
The big guy?
So
guy right there.
Well, he's engaged in melee. I see it. I see
All
it.
right, well, I'm hitting him. It's call
Okay.
shot 16, which is plus 2 plus 3. No, it's plus 2. So 18. I don't know what the negative for call shot is, -4, right?
what did you roll?
He
I rolled 16. I get the +1, +1.
That's
for
all
my bolt.
figured in on here.
Oh, is it?
17. So you hit an armor class of 9. What'd you roll? 18?
All right. I rolled
Rolled
16.
Okay, you hit an armor class of
1.
1, which means
It's a miss.
yes,
Oh.
you strike it and it just kind of hits it and falls off. Okay. Anybody else? I think that's it. So Mugleb, you're over here running. He's going to try to do a strength check and try to catch up.
I'm also going to do strength check to keep.
Well, you would need to do it at a -4 now if you want to go even faster.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. He makes his.
Oh, I got a 2.
That's successful. So he speeds up, and you're like, so you got the small goblin being chased by this large super goblin.
Oh, I'm gaining.
Exactly.
I must tap into the speed force.
And
This guy.
and with that kind of speed, you end up.
We hear
you
a
can end
sonic
up.
boom.
You can
No,
end up.
I was about to say, let's go Mach 2.
Yeah.
Where do you
go
want to
Mach
end
2.
up on the end of this turn?
Huh?
Where do you want to end up? Because
It's
you're
gonna
going
end
to
up
have
in the
enough.
Solarian.
I'm trying to get back with my friends over there. So
You're going to have to tell me where you want your figure to end up at the
You'll
end of
remember
this.
this one.
is that as far as I can go?
No, you can go anywhere in here.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Well, well, here, bro.
Definitely.
Where's my max? God, I can't quite. So I'm starting there.
Do you remember the
If I-
song?
If I was
for the
you, I'd
first
just keep
season?
going the opposite
Of the
direction.
$6 million.
I'm gonna
He's
go
the man,
over.
Those is
You
black.
can see Kelf here,
Yeah, and then
Anae,
the second one was a lot.
Pykel.
The next.
Eddie is down on the ground along with his cowardly lion.
Hey, it's not cowardly.
Rock's over here
It
just
just doesn't like
swinging and
dying.
missing like he's getting pissed. Rock's getting pissed.
God damn, they're too short.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So-
go. I guess I'll go over to Rock. I guess.
So you're gonna go instead of going all the way around like you said, you're gonna come here and then go back this way.
Actually,
And that's,
nah.
if that's the case, you cannot make it all the way back there.
Actually, no.
'Cause you were back here.
I'll go over to an A. That sounds like a good idea.
All right. So you get up to there, and that's where your turn.
I said an A, not Addy.
Oh, my bad.
I'm
So you're gonna try to go past these monkeys.
Well, those guys are
around
held.
them though.
All right.
They
let's
get
see.
health.
Get out of there. I don't feel like getting an attack of opportunity. I already ran the
Yep.
speed of.
This is where you can end up, right there.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
So where's the bugbear? Or where's the super goblin?
No, the
Well,
other
there's
guy.
one here that's stuck. It can't move.
Well,
There's
where's the
these
one that
on
was
here.
chasing me?
They're all getting ready to shove off.
You want to know where the one that was chasing him is?
So that's your turn.
Where's the one that was
Anybody
chasing me?
else?
Where's the
Is
one
this
that-
your 2 attack round?
No.
Okay.
It's not like that.
Okay.
Hello again. I didn't leave. I
And
didn't
they all
leave.
moved
Like
already.
two
And
of
Rock
them.
went and missed. So that's that.
Sure.
Quick question: do all of the super goblins have those bracelets
Yes.
with the blades on them? I kind of want to take some of those.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So where's the one that was chasing me? Is he still on the way back there?
Yes. He's
Where'd
doing
he
like,
go?
He's doing like this. Bash you, Blitzkrieg, bash you.
That was the special talent of the Blitzkrieg, running very, very fast.
Definitely. All right. So we're gonna go
I made track
actions. We'll start with you, Pykel.
Attack.
You're attacking someone, okay? Anae?
Check my spell sheet real quick. I'll attack.
Let me check my
Cal?
spells.
Attacking.
I get the joke.
Okay, you know if you don't change the situation, you're going to be stuck on this floating
I
thing.
could become on the raft
Yes.
with them, but none of them can grab poles while I'm kicking their ass. So-
Well, there's this one, and then there's this one here that's climbed up because I forgot to move him last time.
Okay.
So anyway, just letting you realize what's going. You
Yeah,
might be a stranded
perfectly.
monkey.
Perfectly cool.
Okay, and is that everybody?
Also, he still does have the ring of water breathing, right? Or did he lose that?
No, I haven't.
All right, I guess that's
So you
it.
could just
Roll
jump off
initiative. Beat a 1.
6.
All right, so my side is sped up.
Oh, no.
So they get to slowly. Well, they don't get to move yet, but they are in position to start moving.
Am I on or off the raft?
These guys have nothing else to do. You're right where you are, which is not on there.
I'm on very fast, but I get to.
So let's see if Rock will stay on and get off. He rolls a natural 20. He will stay on. So I guess this is the only one that's in position to attack right now.
He's the man.
Yep, that's the only one. So it's going to try to stick you. It's going to try to push you off again. It's because it's like this one's going blah 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 blah, and he's going.
Wait, what do they say?
He's saying, "Get him off here." And he's like, "I'm trying." So he's going to try to enter the square. armor class of 7. What's You're not wearing armor,
I'm not.
so what's your?
He has a loincloth. What's
Your
that?
armor class is probably 6 then.
Yes,
I thought it was-
Okay, so once again,
but
it can't.
because of my spell, it is 4.
That would add, in this particular instance, it would add 1 vert versus this particular mechanic.
Okay, so 5.
So
At
it
this point.
can't, you can't get, it's too little, it's too glooshed. All right. So now we go to average. And the winner side of average would be these big monkeys. So now they are able to shove off.
What about the loser side effects?
Well, you guys are delayed.
No. They're
Aren't you?
split up.
Oh, I see. I can't take this right now. I'm sorry. That was your brother, Dan.
Oh, yeah? I talked to him this morning.
All right, so my side was sped up. So that went on very fast. Okay, so now we go to fast,
1. Speed of 1.
which is these big monkeys. And then you will go after.
Okay.
So he's going to try. And he is not going to try to grapple you. He's just going to try to kick you off the boat, which means he's trying for a specific.
A called shot.
Yes. All right. So he has a -4 to hit you. And he rolls and he hits an armor class of hold on. -2.
I think that hits.
That would hit.
Okay. So that now so it takes a stone skin.
Okay.
And then now it is a strength check.
All right.
And he rolls a 2. That's sad.
18. Right on the money.
All right. So you are not kicked off
Awesome.
the edge.
This is a balancing act right here.
Are you looking for this?
Oh yeah, that's where it went.
It doesn't want to stay on my trigger finger, man. Damn,
Yeah.
slippery drum.
Let's see. I put
All right,
it on
so that's
there.
how
Yeah,
far
you
it
oiled
gets
it up.
right
What
there.
I did was
As the
I
boat
like
was waking
Oh,
up,
I see.
I went like that and it just kind of and then it disappeared.
I didn't even see it.
You know what?
Disappeared. And I was like,
Well,
well,
even
where
if-
did it go?
Even if it got up on its turn, you still could. So yes.
Now, wouldn't the loser side of fast go?
Well, he's
before
getting-
average?
You know he's getting an attack of opportunity
Ah,
because this
very
one
good,
on the
very
boat
good.
is leaving the front square.
Very good.
That is armor class -1.
That's a hit.
Caden was talking. I didn't hear him.
That is a 12 damage. And
Ooh.
my knockdown.
No, it doesn't matter. You can coup de grace it, or you can tell me how because it as it moves away, it's like you see him fall in the right there.
Cool.
I
Guys.
slash him across the throat and the blood starts coming out, and I want to like grab him and pull him onto the land so I can take his bracers.
I know what that was. He's
Okay.
going potty, but go down there and check just to make sure. Sometimes it just slides stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, you
because
ever
it's-
slam your wiener in the seat like
Oh my no!
Okay, since that's
Something.
since it's an attack of a free attack with a coup de grace, I'm gonna say roll anything but a 1
Perfect.
on
On
this one.
10.
Okay, so you grab him and do what?
I just
Just
pull
like-
him onto land right next to me, his corpse.
Sploosh.
And I
All right, well that's as good as you can get him right
Shallow edge of the water. there.
that's fine as long as he's not gonna like drift. I want to take
there. No, I would say where it's shallow right here, it's kind of like he's on the ground, but the water is like coming halfway for.
Okay.
Okay. So who's next?
Medium. So
If you're
You're next.
And this is
And
my
which
two
one are you
attack
attacking?
round. The big
those
guy.
guys get attacked because it is
Okay.
spell broken.
13 hits a -1.
That is a hit.
shouldn't be a +4.
That is a
because
7.
Health.
And this is that third time I've done 7 points, and he was on fire before.
Roll a d20.
They're strong, man.
7.
All right, you do knock him down in the square. Offhand on somebody.
Same guy
All right.
with the bonus.
So you're like,
Yes, +4.
Oh, thank goodness. That's an 8 hitting an armor class of 4.
no.
That is still a miss.
Stomp right next to him. I was trying to give him the old
Okay.
heel kick.
Right through the wraps.
Okay, Pykel.
All right. Well, I guess I'll shoot the ones that are held. Got him holding place
Okay.
for myself. I'll go for the big one.
So You just need to not roll. Well, let me see here. This is a missile. I'm not sure if it's the same.
I would assume
Well,
it'd be the
that was
same as
weird.
Brawl
I think it
because
is, but I'm not sure.
So he was
Well, I
looking
mean,
up.
they can't
A
dodge,
video
they
was
can't
cut-
move.
it was
they
like
can't-
side
it's
by
like
side.
just
Make
a
sure.
stationary target.
So in the recommended feed, there was penis size comparison.
Not this one, buddy.
I'm like, no.
No, Isaiah, don't post pictures like that.
And also, who has the time to do that?
Yeah, really. Is
Brett,
there some,
come over to my
apparently
house
there's
is a
someone
great
that cares.
Gotta give that big idea.
All right, just roll. Roll anything but a 1.
Thanks.
So what did I miss?
All right, roll a level check.
That's the cob curse.
Yeah, he knows the way to phrase it. To jib you Jones.
Don't roll a 1. 1.
All right, roll it again. So you go to fire your crossbow at the front guy there.
That's a fair catch.
18
And it explodes.
melee.
Do you know how hard I work
Oh,
for that?
okay.
The battlefield shifts. Now the arrow is 5 feet ahead of you.
So, which one were you aiming?
5 feet behind.
Okay.
The river.
Roll
it's
a
just
D.
gone. The river disappears.
Roll a
But
D.
then you
three.
look up.
Just
But then you look
Red.
up, and the entire river is
D6.
above
Did I give
you.
you a red one?
Right.
And you drown on this one.
No,
You got
you
one
didn't get a
by your
D3?
pinky.
Oh, I think so.
I thought you did.
I thought I gave everyone a D3.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, it's
I
a
have
9.
one.
Mine is-
Oh well, here I've got one. All right,
Or all my
so
dice
you
out.
somehow that one you shoot that one, and
And afterwards, you're like fixing your crosshair.
roll damage.
12, 6, 10, 9.
Okay, your crossbow strikes its weapon and snaps it off in his hand as it goes. And that's what happens. Okay, Anae, you're up.
okay. I'm gonna move to the big fellow right behind me and take my 2 attacks at him.
Just don't roll a 1.
9.
Okay, so you can just kill it in 1 attack. So
I just go, and this one just, and then
meanwhile, the Mugleb's right there, and he's like, "Dee."
Help me!
blood
I'm being,
sprays all over Muggleb.
Okay,
I'm being
And,
chased!
it's one of those
Well,
big
good
one.
for you. That's a good virtue.
that's the one you just killed.
Okay, but none. The rest are just regular. I'll just move forward and swing at one of
Well,
them.
you can
You're
take
more
your
virtuous
5-foot
than I
step with
suppose.
the attack and do the roll.
Addy.
Go to
I rolled
1.
an 11.
Okay, so that,
I'm exactly
that guy
Daddy
is
has been
dead.
embedded the goal.
Oh, he's
exactly
still out.
When you're someone that is
Okay.
chaste is virginal. They're
Mugleb, what do you,
abstaining. from
Mugleb, what do you
sex.
want to do?
You got
That's
held
the
opponents
word
that can't
chastity.
move.
I'm checking in that bug snare to see, first of all, to see how close it is.
Well, he just killed it.
Well, I mean the one that was chasing me.
Oh, okay. You can see him back here chugging along. He hasn't gotten to go yet.
So those guys are frozen?
These two are, yes.
Yeah, they are.
Stab one of them.
Okay, roll anything but a 1.
Something. 15, nice.
All right, so you move up and you backstab that one, and you can see him, and you kill it.
Can I stab another one?
No, because you don't get 2 attacks around.
Darn.
Okay.
I'm slow. I get my 3rd.
See, I was useful.
Heck yeah.
I
Okay,
killed one.
There's nobody you can
Yeah.
reach.
You had to beat way
Oh
around.
wait, you were there.
Yeah, you ran.
5-foot
You were
step
so
to take you there,
brave,
and you
running
can kill it.
completely from the danger of then stabbing the guy who's held in place in the back. That was
Okay.
classic.
He is a very brave.
So,
he's
Kel,
a
you
brave
get your
goblin.
second attack on the
Excellent.
raft.
I will.
You can
Hit
still
the
try to
little-
hit the one that's on the ground.
I'm gonna hit the
super
little
monkey.
guy that's in
Okay,
front of me. An 8 will hit 4 armor class,
that's a hit.
and that's 6 points.
He hasn't been hit yet, so roll strength check. He fails, so
4.
all you gotta do is be successful. Okay, and he gets knocked back into the same square as this one that's rolling, and it's like, doop, doop, ah,
Holds him up.
okay.
You guys lay down,
And
will ya?
then over here with Rock, they are going to. They got this big ogre on the thing, So they're going to try to overbear him. And the way that works is
They're
they
gonna
all
overbear
try to enter the square. And that is a 7 miss. So he's going to swing at 1, hit. Second one, hit. So he goes.
Trying to ogre Baron.
Okay, and then in their next movement phase, they go 2 more.
It's probably not good that rocks out on the water.
I know, it'd be great.
Okay. Well, now wait a minute. If they're all trying to enter his square and overbear him, who's shoving it off?
Yeah, that's true.
Just out of curiosity.
Okay, that makes sense. So they'll. All right.
You just see one rat going whoop, 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 whoop.
All right, and you bleed for another point there.
All right, pick it up. Okay.
All right, and that's the end of the round. Actions. We'll start with Muglab.
Oh, there's no one left in the thing right there. They're
Nope.
all going
All
away.
that's left now is you got an ogre fighting over here. You got those fleeing, and you got Kelf on this one. Oh, I'm sorry. At the end of the round, he stands up.
Well, I can't swim, but I'm gonna go and point an A in the
You're
direction of
right.
another bugbear or another super goblin that
You
way.
go,
That's me.
I'll take care
Huh?
of him.
Go get him.
Range.
I tired him out for you.
take that times 3.
So that's feet.
It's amazing.
No, that's
Just the
yards.
fact that he's like, I'm gonna run 2 times my speed,
That's right.
and he's gone.
It's just like
Kicked in the afterburner, man.
he's just like tiny goblins fast, and he sees me running, and I'm just
So this guy's running this way towards us.
He is,
All right.
and he can make it. He can only make it to there.
my next action is
Okay,
Mine
attack.
is sleep.
Lay there, Pykel.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go and help and
My
see if
action
Addie's
is
Okay,
okay.
and you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, I was like, thanks for going to shoot them, even
Tumbling.
though you can heal me.
Oh,
I didn't say it out loud, but
Or parry.
See if I touch him, then it's gonna
No,
infect all his wounds.
Okay.
And it'll be worse.
heal my friend.
Would you like me to explain?
I just.
I'm gonna do a backflip off.
but
of
don't
the raft
forget, heal my.
Oh, okay.
to get away.
Is that-
use my
Are you
Luna
allowed
is
to
by
move
far
up something?
more important.
yes. And
You
then
might have already
if I
established
forego
that.
any attacks, I can tumble and it reduces my armor class by 4.
Luna is by far more important.
I remember that.
And I am not subject to attacks of opportunity because I'm a slippery monk of Kahula.
But since I didn't think of that until now,
All right, roll
I guess I'm
initiative.
shooting somebody else.
Beat a 4.
Well, yo, I can't change my action.
8. Okay. So, looks like nothing
Still,
over here.
this is the song.
They will jump off, and they will be subject to attacks of opportunity as they do. That's a hit, and that is a 1. So this one gets squashed. The other one is a failure.
Oh, we might have to save Rock.
17.
I'm not sure if he knows how to
Ooh, his weapon.
lead a boat back into harbor.
He's only knee deep yet.
His weapon
Good.
hits the raft.
He
And
sends
he
it
needs to roll a
himself
saving throw, or he breaks his weapon.
Oh, he breaks the raft.
No, that's good enough. So nothing happens there. It says he suffers an attack of opportunity. So I
From
guess
air.
as the guy leaves and he swings and he misses, this guy goes, "Get!" And he rolls a 20!
Unbelievable.
Hey, 20!
Unbelievable.
On a 12.
Rock, he just got super duper.
All right. Roll me percentile, Muglab. Let's see where he got it.
Right in the
50 exactly.
right in the 50.
Oh, man. I got
Across
that
all the
51.
fingers on his left hand. It goes
Gosh!
and
Is he fingerless now?
he might be, depending on how bad the roll gets. First of all, he takes 4 points of dinkus. And
He had
then
gained 19 before the whole thing happened, just so you remember. for rock.
What happened?
I wrote it right here.
The 19 points that Parayko gave us post.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just so you remember.
Okay. So double. So he takes 8 points of damage.
To the left hand.
All the fingers on his left hand is what it said.
They got big fingers.
Oh, he has to make a system shock roll, or those fingers. Oh no, here it is. A percentage chance equal to total damage if the affected area is cut off. Okay, so 8 points. So he's got a 0.8% chance of losing all his fingers.
Well, wait. Do you
So
have a chance to lose only one of his fingers?
it says all fingers. There it is.
Well, that makes a goblin dagger. You take a huge chance.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
But
it's just
if
like
we're
a
gonna
train
argue about what the dice say, then all my enemies hit every time without rolling.
Obviously,
Thank
just
you.
thinking.
Awesome.
Okay, this one's tied.
Yay.
55. Okay, but he does have
An alley.
finger. He does have a -3 to hit and damage, and there you go.
It's like a paper cut to him.
Okay. And so he is now swimming away.
I thought they didn't know how to swim.
You don't know
I don't know how to swim. Why would they know how to
because
swim?
you didn't take it as a non-weapon proficiency.
Well, why would they?
You didn't choose the elective swimming in Goblin School.
I didn't.
Right? Maybe he just jumped off because it would be better to try to swim versus getting crushed like all the people on the raft.
All his
That
buddies.
The raft is being glued together by Goblin Glue.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's still like all in
So-
one piece and floating.
It's a great adhesive.
We now go to your. No, you don't get to
Look,
attack this
can you
round.
help me with my letter?
I
Okay.
forgo my attack.
Oh, that's right. So you go.
All right.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is leap and do a spinning backflip to change my facing as I land. So I'm like heading back toward the beach, and I
So-
try to do it with such force that I move the raft and
So
disrupt
you're doing
their.
an Anakin Sky or a
Okay.
That's the kind of thing.
Luke
I'm looking for.
Skywalker. They
So,
pull Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
Anakin does
So
the
it's-
same thing.
leap, spin, land like that in the water,
All right.
and then the rest.
I'm not
if
even
I can,
sure if you need to roll to do
if I
that.
can
That
take
might
the
just
rest
be
of my movement, that's
might
just
just-
a tumbling
Yeah, that
thing.
might just be a thing.
Unless you want me to do a check to see if I'm successful.
I don't
at
think you're.
it. It doesn't require it
Yeah.
as far as the
you're.
proficiency goes. And disrupting the raft and making somebody fall, that's just hoping for lucky jam. So that's not really like a called shot.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
I'm just trying to leap with such
Praise
force
be RNG.
You are. No. So-
that it rocks the boat.
Don't rock the boat.
Rock the boat. baby.
Rock the boat.
Don't
Okay,
tip the
I'm
raft
gonna
over.
say.
Rock the boat.
I'm gonna say.
For a fun
Make
joke.
a tumbling check at disadvantage. You do what you say as far as like the actual flipping. And all
Okay.
that. But if you make it with disadvantage, they will need to say versus paralyzation, or they will fall down.
Perhaps lose their
And
balance.
this one is so close, he might fall off.
All right, here we go. The 17 does not make it.
Okay, so you don't quite get the force you would like, but you do exactly what you want as
Can
far
I
as
use the
everything
rest
else.
of my movement?
You
now?
can, however fast you can. Are you swimming or what are you doing?
I'm hoping that we're not deep enough I need to swim yet, but if so, then I will
Uh,
flail my arms and legs in a fashion that propels me through the water.
okay, so at the
Dog
very
paddle.
least, you're going to dog paddle.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying to get back to shore.
You get to there,
Okay,
and then once you get to there, your feet hit the bottom, but that's where the
Okay.
turn ends.
awesome.
Rock just steps
So
off and it's up to his
Rock
ankles.
will, on his turn.
Do you want to get my stuff on average?
Oh yeah. So what are you doing?
I'm going to charge at the Super Goblin.
Oh, okay.
So they're running to meet each other.
All right,
The Titan
and
battle
let's-
of Titans.
Let's see what he does.
It'd be great to just pull a.
Yes, he sees you, and you will both charge at each other.
Yeah.
So
Pull that move from in Troy where he's.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then since you're both charging,
If you're an elf and had tumbling, and did
did you win
shorts,
initiative or did I?
You.
Okay, so
I guess I'll salute Daddy.
Your
But in
weapon
truth, you are
is
already dead.
a
Speed factor 7.
no. You might go first anyway because of the weapon. Let me double check.
Remember that cat?
There's a reason, you know, like someone with a weapon would be better off versus a guy that's got
Oh, there.
razors on his wrists.
Right. That is cool.
So let me double check.
So, do you think the guns will
Okay.
fit?
No thanks. Ah, that's a beautiful song.
Well, actually, it's like you move, he moves. So it's really whoever gets there. So it's just you get there first.
You got the 3-foot
So-
advantage on him, so.
It's only for guarding, and neither one of you is guarding. So okay, so you roll to hit.
Armor class -1.
That is a hit. And this guy has not been hit yet.
7 points of damage. So I roll my knockdown.
Yes.
That is a 1, so that is a fail. Offhand.
At normal chances.
No.
Okay, so he was charging as well, so he gets the bonus for charging. And since you were charging, you don't get your dexterity bonus,
Okay.
and you also suffer a +1 penalty in addition to that. All right. So I will roll, and I will tell you what armor class he hits. He hits an armor class of -3.
No, yes. Yes.
Hits, okay. So
I wish I had an armor class of -3.
That'd be sweet. You can.
damage
It's possible.
is 12,
Oh.
and then he rolls that again, and no chance. So you both run at each other, and then you're both standing there facing off against each other with slashes and cuts on it.
All of the damage I've taken this whole battle is 2, 1, 12.
Yep. Okay, and then we go to Parayko, or did
Well, I
you already
guess,
go?
I guess since he ran in my way, I'm gonna change my action and go to Addy.
Okay, so when you change your action, you
Go
go
ahead
at the
and
end of the
slow,
round.
Yeah.
Mugleb, you go over to Addy and do what? You can see that he's bleeding,
I'm checking if he's alive.
and he is breathing.
Okay, what about his cat?
It is breathing as well.
Okay, that's good. Parayko, can you come over here and heal these guys? Because I don't know. They're alive, definitely.
Okay, so we move his figure over, please. Well, not you, him. Move him over there, please. Thank you. Okay, and
Is Rock stepping off?
Oh, yeah.
After.
roll a d20 for me, Daryl. If you roll 10 or higher, he's gonna go after, try and jump onto the other.
That is a
rack.
16.
Boom.
Okay,
Boom.
so he's gonna try to jump
He's gonna
over,
land on it. It's just gonna.
and there is
He's frozen in midair as the dice begin to roll.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's say 400-pound goblin jumps on homemade raft. 400-pound ogre jumps on homemade raft. This could be.
By the way, higher.
Well, however much he weighs, he's.
It's higher than that.
Oh yeah, you see.
It's higher than that.
He powers 1,000 pounds.
jumping
more.
without. Okay,
Lower than that.
he can perform a running jump of 3 squares,
That's enough.
and although this would be how many squares, he would have to back up, and then so if he backs up and then runs, he probably would have to go further than 3. Or I see. Is it 3 squares between ships or between rafts?
1, 2. When he would run up, and then it's 1, 2, 3 to the corner.
Yeah. Then he lands on the corner.
Kadoosh!
He can attempt to. The jumper can. No, where is it?
I ain't gonna talk about physics.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like,
Well, it's 15 feet.
No, I'm talking about,
physics of a
I'm
Talk
talking
about
about
landing on the raft
A
and
600
maybe
pound-
pressing it down.
yeah, 600
pushing
pound.
pushing off of a floating thing
off
as
of a-
well as landing on a boat.
Okay, so
And not to mention,
I'm
he's
gonna
like
say
600 pounds.
he does land.
it's
You
only
said
what you said 2 squares away, or was
it was
3?
right at 3 to the
Okay.
corner of the boat from his
So
corner because of the diagonal.
we
thing.
will do. You will do. Let's
Dex check
see.
for everybody?
Yeah. Let's see. He fails. The 2 goblins fail, and a success. So here's what happened. The ogre says, "You ain't getting away that easy," and he backs up and goes, "Ugh."
It snaps.
That raft needs to save. Roll.
Please don't let it save.
Okay, so it does save, but this one goes, "Lay,"
Yeah,
and he
the
goes,
raft flips
"Oh,
up.
oh, oh, ay," and he goes, "Woo!" And then he will take his that's where they'll stop there for now. And then anyone else?
I have an attack on slope.
Okay, you go.
Fail.
Oh, all right. So now at the end of the round, you can change your
Squares.
action. You're gonna run over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make it wherever with running, and then but you can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
Can Rock get up at the end of the round?
I'm gonna say that yeah, he can stand up, and he's just below the surface right there, but he can reach up and he can tell that he's out.
Right.
Yeah.
And so let's see if he's dumb enough to keep going after him. No, he actually made it that time. So he will go back to shore. He's had enough. Okay, that guy there. Okay, not bad. And that's it for that round. So next round. So I don't see any combat going on. Oh, except for here. Okay, so
Attacking.
okay, attacking, Parayko, action, casting a spell,
Moving
movement.
in.
Chilling out. I'll
Okay.
actually take some of the bugbears gauntlets. Or the super goblins.
Okay,
Keep on calling them bugbears.
and then he will move back. Okay, so roll initiative. Beat a 10. My side is delayed, so you can just go ahead and go.
All right, make my 2 attacks. That is armor class 1 and armor class 1.
Okay, you would still go before him.
I
Or
don't
you,
have the
okay, not this time.
attack.
Okay, Parayko, you cast a
Casting.
spell. What are you casting?
Heal. Cure light wounds.
Cure light wounds. Okay, on Addie or the
Yeah,
cat?
Addie.
Addie
I
or
want
the
to say no
cat?
damn camera person.
Okay, and you say your dwarven prayer,
No.
and you get 5 points.
System shock.
Were you at
Plus one.
negative? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yes, please make a system shock roll to
Is there a plus
be.
to heal?
34.
All right.
Yeah, that's plenty good. Okay, so
For
with that,
light, no.
you are at what hit point wise? Okay, but
Boom.
as far as the game is concerned, you don't have any
Yeah.
thing.
I feel like terrible.
Yes.
I wake up and I look
Now
down.
I take a point too, right?
No!
Sorry.
Healing check on the
that
cat.
happens at the end of the round.
Hello.
Okay.
Healing on the cat. Healing check on the cat.
I'm glad you're alive, I guess.
Okay. So you move.
I'm going to take my full movement, if I may. 15.
Okay, so each one costs 2
Okay.
in the water.
So
So
move me
Parayko.
2, 4, 6,
Help Luna.
7.
I'll be
You
fine.
can
Just
run
help
as well
Luna.
if you want to.
I'm sorry, but you need
Okay,
to be
I'm
put
gonna get over
down.
that guy.
I like
You
it.
just
slap
won't
you.
be able to
Hey,
attack
you can't slap me. You're
well,
too
then
weak.
That defeats the purpose.
because this is 7.
Okay.
Charging for you would have been.
I will 15.
So it would have been 23.
Save the
So it would
cat,
have
I'll
been
be
12.
I go right here.
Well, you,
Wait.
hold on. 8,
Potions.
You said that was 7.
7, 8,
We can
9,
try that.
10,
Do something.
11, 12. That's so far.
That's
Part of
what
it
I
has
like
to
do.
be.
That's on
No,
fast,
it must
'cause
be
you're
inserted
charging.
in other
No,
ways.
I'm not charging.
If you want to attack, you can charge. That's
Okay, then okay. Because you said I can run, and I said okay.
Running would put you at 30 squares with no attack. Charging would put you at 23 squares with an attack.
Okay, that's what I'm working on.
Okay. So then you went. Now he was delayed, which is the only reason why I'm doing this. So
Awesome.
he would have went on slow. So that means you get to 1, 2, 3. Where do you want to go? Anywhere in particular?
1, 2, and facing
You
him.
just want to go here?
To face him.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Bam.
All right. So rather than turn and face you, he will allow you to flank, and you can attack with a +3 total.
Yoo-hoo. 15 hits a -3.
That is a hit. Roll Slinkle.
7 points.
And he hasn't been hit yet. Okay. So roll a strength
I hit
check.
him once.
Strength check. He is successful.
11.
You knock him down in the square.
Is that 12 points of
And
damage?
your
Second offhand.
offhand jam. Is that just
Plus
actually
4
plus
because he's
4.
prone now.
Yes.
I hit him once for 12.
-6.
That's a hit. Roll Dinkus. For 12.
7 points.
19 so far.
Ooh, close.
26.
Okay. And then
I'm hearing a.
he will get up. Who does he want to face? Now he's not moving out of anyone's front square, and he gets one attack. So I would like the two of you to roll a charisma check.
I'm
There you
charismatic.
A charisma.
I rolled a natural 20.
Well, you failed.
Charismatic.
Well, now he's gonna be
So for some
mad or
reason,
scared.
he likes you and wants to hit you.
Because I just clubbed him.
All right. So
Bring it on.
Okay.
That guy's in his face. I'll smash this guy.
So he hits an armor class
No, I
of 2.
That's a hit.
That's another stone
Hit
skin
time.
unless you're out.
You said you would keep. The
Okay,
He was
how many-
changing his
how many
face.
you up
Was
to?
that
It's up
attack
to
that opportunity?
9 at this point.
He didn't change his face, and would that be an attack
So yeah, it's
opportunity?
whatever the
No,
die
he's
tells
still in
you.
his front square.
Okay. So, but you may still be knocked down. No. Okay. And then
Well, it's only 4.
6, 10,
It's been about like what,
11,
4 hours.
12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's as far as he can get. Unless he wanted to do a strength check, which I don't know if he would be smart enough. So he can get up to threaten, but still can't attack. Okay. And is there anybody else?
No.
So you don't have one of these, is what you're saying?
Nope.
Well, now you do.
Right.
Or better yet, you don't get a good one. I'm going to make you one.
It's all right. I just use it when I'm here.
No, I want you to have your own.
So he's gonna make you one.
Okay, next round. We still got one.
Attack.
Parayko, please.
Attack it.
Interesting.
Attack it.
You're lucky I have a
Okay.
flying bit of spell.
Roll initiative. B86. Oh, you guys are sped up. So anybody on very fast? Anyone on very fast?
Have you killed
1.
You. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's healing spell.
Pow!
Yours on
Yeah,
average.
so
Your primary can.
So you go on
A
fast.
10 will hit an armor class of 2.
That is a miss.
And my offhand is a 13, hitting an armor class of -1.
That is a hit. Roll Dinkus. God damn this fucking fucker.
I found it. It's over here.
Over there.
Here it is.
I was
Thank
hoping he would throw it. Yes. 7.
33.
7 points, yes.
You may coup de grace.
I squeezed the cider out of his Adam's apple.
So you just kind of reach up.
Oh, so you do Roadhouse.
A stooge maneuver.
All right, and meanwhile,
Roadhouse. Yeah, tear
going
the
back,
throat out.
Roadhouse.
and you can see that as the sounds and now of your own battle have kind of stopped and you start to take in the other senses, you can see that the invading army has been driven back across the river, and the elves are all raising their weapons.
I
And
helped.
Meanwhile,
Hey, you foul bastard.
the wizard and the dragon seem to be locked in an embrace up here, and they're like,
Oh, that's
until
adorable.
Damn.
they start to go, and the dragon like grabs the war wizard and flies way up in the sun, like until you can't see it. Who knows where they went? But it's not good.
I take the braces off of this big gun.
You're gonna go over and heal the cat, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
meanwhile, you had gotten up, and then you went over and you
To the
looked and you were
cat.
like, okay,
5 for the cat.
okay. So
Okay.
the cat needs to make a system shock.
It was.
Oh,
at
is it zero? Then no, it's fine.
I see you wake up and I'm like,
Quit messing with the cat. I'm tired of hearing it.
why?
Yeah,
My
yeah.
cat is a.
If we're not in combat, I'm gonna heal myself too.
Okay, well, there's nothing else going on. So
I started going
So
around
hold on.
all of.
hold on.
He's interested.
What are you
He
doing?
I
keeps
started going around all of
here.
the big guns.
Then he runs away. It's like, come on.
Okay. Anything specific from you?
I look at Rock's wound that he suffered, and it was a critical hit.
It was because
Correct?
it was 2 20s in a
So
row.
I'm going to say, hold still, friend, and I place my hands upon him. Almighty.
He's like, my fingers.
Repair the injury to this
You can see
disciple's
his fingers
hand.
are like really sliced up bad.
Yeah, I've got one.
It hurts.
I've got one third level spell left,
Rock's gonna cry.
and I will use repair
Rock, don't
injury.
cry.
It takes
You're doing
me
repair
the whole
injury.
turn.
Okay.
It's verbal and
He's like,
somatic. I pray and I pat his hand.
sorry, Sean. It is what happens.
Rock becomes a crybaby.
Next round, I
Rock, don't cry, baby. I smash a goblin.
next round I can help others, some others heal.
All right, so you do this for a turn, was it?
One
Casting
round.
time.
I just assumed that. I thought it was a round. Where did it go? Gosh, damn it.
And I guess I lost a point.
One turn.
Okay, so it takes 10 minutes for you to do the repair injury.
Okay.
on Rock.
So
So you are busy with the ogre off to the side, healing his fucked up hand.
Thank you, Michael.
I'm gonna look at
Meanwhile,
one
the
of them.
cat gets up, and the cat's like, "Yay!"
We're hugging. I'm
You're
hugging like
collecting.
You can talk?
You're collecting bracelets.
Do the bracers fit on my arm?
Bracelets.
Bracelets? Or do they go on my arm?
No, these things were much bigger than. You can put it up on your
I
this
do.
part if you want, but it's gonna kind of. It's not set up to be there.
Then I don't do it. But they still.
But you can keep them and
take
sell
them
them.
all.
Or you could hand them to somebody who does leather working.
All right, and Pico, you wanted to cast another.
I'm
spell?
gonna go and take
Carol out on
a
myself.
Okay, go ahead.
I did.
Or an armor smith.
I'm gonna take a look at the super.
That
Damn,
stops
if only
my
we had
bleeding,
an armor smith and a leather worker with us. Maybe they can do something to modify it for you.
I will wait until Kelp is done with his.
Well, I gotta see if they're magic first.
Okay, so eventually the 10 minutes goes by.
I go up to
He
Kelp.
is restored, and he's like, "Thank you."
Very good. I turn to the wounded individuals and see what's going on. Are you
See me
wounded,
holding my cat,
Renee?
rocking with my cat. My cat's
I
like,
am somewhat wounded, nowhere near. as much as
Michael,
them.
are you okay?
I'll
Your
be all right
stomach
for
is
now.
cut.
I cured my stopped the bleeding.
I
I
have,
could use more, but if you want to save it, need to save it, we can save it.
I have a few potions, or I can
Potions would
use.
probably be smarter.
Yeah. Well, here. Take one of these. There's 3 doses in there. So, and Ane, you take one.
I took a huge bash back there.
Did you?
Yeah.
A huge bash. You had a party while you were running the woods?
No, a smash to the face.
Really?
Yes.
What does a ghost do? Strong, very strong.
It doesn't say. It's
A
3.
D8.
It's one. I bought them at Wanda's.
All right.
3 doses per vial. So if you take all 3, is it?
it's a minor healing.
Is it D8 or D6
I'm pretty sure it's a D8.
on these potions?
Oh, that's right. I roll it.
I'll drink one
Anyway,
portion.
I'll be fine though.
Give me a minute. I'll help you.
No,
I've
13?
collected all of these bracelets
For one
from.
Drink the whole thing?
Not one portion.
Yeah.
Of whatever.
A third of it.
One
can't be
third.
that
Okay, that's
much.
why I was just trying to clarify. I'm not drinking
I gotta
the entire.
mark off 2 of these, and I still have 1.
I'm gonna take a look at the super goblins and see what they actually look like.
They look like goblins that have been
And I'll give you the portion
twisted
back.
and reformed
Since I didn't drink the whole
into some kind of
Okay.
monstrosity with extra large muscles and claws and big barrel chested. And,
Nice.
Are these bracelets made of leather?
Maybe I'll reach. that.
no, they're made of metal. They're like somebody fashioned. They're like
So on Mugleb, I bet there'd be like a belt.
Here, Mug, go take 1 drink of that.
Sweet, I'll take one drink.
okay. You get 22.
That's
I will take a drink
That's
of.
full.
I'll
Thank
take
you. I
one drink
feel
of mine as
perfect
well.
now.
See, Addy, leaning over the cat.
21.
I drink the final dose in that little.
22.
Eddie, you
Sir.
probably need to drink one of these things.
So
You
let's
have enough
say
for
there's
Eddie?
a big old fist, big old
I
ham
still got 2 more in the
fist,
one that Kelv gave me.
Eddie.
Take a drink.
A what?
and then there's the wrist, and so it's like
Cop.
metallic, but then
Just turn.
There are holes in it.
there are
I just
these,
figured since you
these
got
on
one
either
before,
side there are
probably
these
one,
blades
two,
that like came out, and then that's when they were
Expert
attacking you. They were like, or going like that and slashing along.
Now, does
with
it
the
appear to
punching.
be mechanical or magical?
It appears to be mechanical.
mechanical.
Addie took a drink of the healing potion.
Oh, okay. $16.
Like, do you
Yeah.
think you could alter these bracelets to fit on my arms? They are a bit larger than mine.
I don't know. Could I? I'm sure I could. I'm gonna ask the DM.
You could surely try.
Are you a weaponsmith?
Yes, I'm a
You
weaponsmith.
think
Armor.
you can, and you also know by looking at it that wearing those would probably interfere with using a sword
I
or an
can.
axe.
I can, but that'll get in the way of your weapons.
What if you put them on your legs, like your
Perhaps it would
ankles?
be good for Brother Kelp. He doesn't use weapons and he punches things a lot.
Perhaps, but I think that gets in the way of this code of conduct. So.
I'm not sure if I could put that to good use or not. I've been practicing with these, and I put on the brass knuckles. I've been practicing with these, but I can't quite get my balance right for my martial art.
What if you wore them around your ankles and you could kick things with spiked legs?
That'd be cool.
But they seem to have value, and I mean, you gotta
You
do
go,
that.
look, a D3 and
Alright.
a D2.
You could use that with your martial arts, so every kick could just punch your
I
like.
What
retract.
is this?
Fine.
I retract all of the blades from the bracelets and I
You're not missing a D12?
put them in a pile.
There was a black D12 that was left here.
Yeah, probably. No big deal. And then I probably got 3 more dice rolls at home.
Say dice bowls?
D12.
Wow, that wasn't even close to dice bowls.
No, that dice rolls.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I didn't stammer too much on it.
So as
GMPs,
the invading army is driven off across the river, all of you notice
A giant.
the enduring one steps forward, holding a raw demon blade, and it starts.
Son of a bitch.
And
Where is he?
the river is
Where's
very wide.
he's across the river?
Yeah.
We need to get across the river now.
Well, how?
There's still rafts here.
Your armies are defeated. In dying one.
How far is the river across? How far is it from us?
Which one of these is closer to what you have?
This one.
I think that one's
Okay,
closer
so
to
That's all shiny and fancy. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Fancy.
All right, so as he does that, he holds it aloft, and
Wait a minute, was
Man.
that an oof?
it's like he's looking right at you. He's just holding it up in the air, but you can't really see his face because it's the hood that covers up, and then it's like the cloak or whatever he's wearing is like this big black beetle carapace looking thing.
I don't know if there's anything special, but I give him the Solarian Desert equivalent of the middle finger, and
That would be.
I look to the rest of them and I say, I don't know about you guys,
I
but I'm
told
going
him
across
this
this
was
river
rough.
right now,
I
and
told
I'm
him
going
this
to him.
At that, you notice that his other like he's got the two arms. Well, you notice two other sets of arms come out.
Is it
And
the
they
Beetle
all-
Clan
They
leader?
start to, the enduring one. It starts to apparently conjure some kind of mystical energy.
How far are we?
You'll drown an A. Don't ford the river.
I'm not going to swim.
400
There's a
yards?
raft right here.
400 yards.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We can see it.
the donkeys?
Well, it's straight across.
I've shot at
in the
shooting ranges at 400 yards is a long way away. People look.
Well, you got to remember, he's very unique.
Yeah, we can tell who he is.
Well, I know it, but it'd be kind of hard to make out details at 400 yards.
I will board a raft with an A and grab a pole, and who's coming? Oh, come, why not?
Oh, I
I'll go
know.
and fight him. I want to get a couple stabs in. That'd be fun.
Rock, you want to fight him?
Of course.
I've lived 60 years.
I'll keep the raft safe. I come on board and I'll keep the raft safe.
But the raft's going across the river.
I know. I'll keep it safe when you guys go and fight.
You're sitting on the raft holding Luna like.
Yes, I am.
Okay,
No,
so
I am.
You guys can pick a raft and everyone can climb on it.
All right.
There are paddles and poles on
I
there as
grab
well.
one and I'm.
Can we all fit?
We got going multiple rafts.
I think we can all fit.
Yeah, Mugler's pretty small.
Rock can fit in one square.
Oh yeah, and also I can get in Rock's backpack.
The man-sized creatures can fit two to a square, but then there's a negative if they try to do things. That's called close order.
I can get in Rock's
So I would
saddle.
think everyone could fit on, and you're small, so therefore like two of you
Yeah,
can fit
he's-
in a square with
He's
the
like in with rock or whatever.
Yeah, I'll get in Rock's saddle so I can.
Michael, you come towards the front so you can shoot at him as we're getting closer.
We're gonna do the mobile fortress strategy again.
Okay,
I could
so all of
actually be
you
part of
roll
that
me
I could technically be part of that.
perception checks at normal chances, which is your level on a 30.
Wait, do you have a slingshot now?
I've had one the entire time.
I perceive that we are going to go across this river.
A perception
You rolled a
check.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I perceive that
I perceive
Donkey.
a 12.
Rock makes it as well. I see something.
What?
I see it too, Rock.
What?
The enduring one is now inside of a black bubble.
Like a translucent.
No, opaque.
You think you'd notice
Oh.
that?
So we just see it.
But you see it crackling with the red energy of Demon Blade.
He might be transforming.
This
He
is
might be
even though it's
teleporting.
fun.
And sure as shit, as you shove off and start to pole and then paddle out, who's doing the paddling? He does transform, and he transforms into
a giant beetle.
a giant beetle. And we're talking like dragon-sized beetle.
Nice.
Like-
nice. Let's climb it.
This size.
Oh,
But-
But a beetle.
And it reminds you of, it would probably be just a little bit larger than the beetles that you saw across the river.
That were
When-
very large.
Yes. Because they were like as large as the trees. That's why you
Right.
could still see them through the tree tops, was because they were that tall. This one is even taller. And then
Let's climb.
apparently it's waiting for you.
Oh,
You guys
fellas,
go across.
fellas, before we go across there, you think we need to,
fellas. Hey! Oh,
you think we need to get the other 1,000 people here involved?
That would be a good idea.
I think so.
Come on.
no!
We start rolling backwards. No.
One of the elven commanders comes over and says, We will defend our homeland. We will not go across this river.
Oh, come on, man.
You do speak
Yes.
Emrakul.
So do
You
I.
do.
Yeah, I do.
Excuse me, sir, but
This,
He's the only one that doesn't.
He is the foul being that
Yeah.
threatens your homeland.
this foul beast will destroy your homeland if we don't defeat him here and now.
Our king has strict orders.
well,
Our
I'm
king-
calling in the favor for your king to come here and help us.
He's like, who are you,
I'm the
little
one who saved.
elfling?
I'm the one who saved your.
We appreciate your bravery, but we will not go across the Kingdom River.
I'm gonna take off the hat.
Elves have always been cowards.
I'll take off the hat.
Oh, really?
God.
No, don't say that.
Roll a charisma check.
Oh.
Damn it. Why?
God dang it.
It's gonna work in our favor.
12.
Is that a success
Oh,
or a
I'm
failure?
scared.
No, it's failure. I
I'm
think
charismatic.
Failure?
Kill him, archers.
Okay. So the Emerald Elf looks
If your beard wasn't singed, it might have been. It might have worked.
yeah, so lots of people.
and he says, "If you mattered, I would respond." And he turns and he says,
Wait a minute.
"Hold this line." So you
Wait.
guys are free to do whatever you want.
What? Wait a minute. I'm gonna take off the hat.
Well, I guess.
Okay, well, you guys are now floating out. So
Now roll backwards before we go and.
You
I
wanna
have no idea
do
what they're
this?
saying. I'm still just rolling.
Yep.
forward.
So now you guys are 4 squares out.
We want to do this, guys?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have to
Fine.
be strict, though,
So
because
do you take the hat off?
Sure. Actually,
At
sure.
least finish a word.
Yes.
It's like, wow.
That way later he can go, but I said no, I'm not.
All right, well,
Sure. Why not? I'll take off.
It's like, heads or tails. What'd he say? Is that it? Satan. Oh, well, then you lose.
Relax, head on
I'll take off the
fire.
hat.
Do you take off the hat?
Relax, gotta wear it.
Does he take off the hat?
That's good places in
Oh, then you lose.
Oh, then you're wearing it.
Mug of die.
Okay.
I don't think the
I'll take off-
baseball
I'll take
will work
off.
in this situation.
So now you're just slowly moving across.
I do take off the hat.
And from the other side, you hear several elves start to bang their weapons on the ground. Like a salute to the soon-to-be dead.
Right?
I'm taking off the hat if I'm going to
And
die.
you hear them
I'll die.
start to sing a hymn, a battle hymn in Emrakul. And it's like,
What is it?
those who are about to die,
We
salute you.
Look in your eye. The lizard will skull fuck you.
The elders smile down as you go to your grisly end. Elven life should be worth more, but fuck it, just go and kill him.
That's the
like
best
it.
army theme ever.
I like it.
Put that in like the next
God,
Saving
quick
Private
question.
Ryan.
This is actually extremely important.
So it's a
taking too
DM
long.
question or?
Yes,
that wasn't quick.
I do
Already
have a
you've blown it.
The elves that are on Calvary back, are they all on elves? They should
No.
be because they're elves, and all elves have elves instead of horses.
I don't know where you're getting that, but
Lord of the Rings, Jesus, catch up with
the Emerald.
read the books.
You
man.
don't see any horses amongst these elves.
Should be elks. That's why I should say
I
elk.
took off the hat by the way.
This is a whole different world. Just so you're aware.
If I did not mention
know,
it,
I'm aware.
means
This
I
isn't
do
Middle
take
Earth.
off the hat.
Just for future reference.
So I'm going to take off the hat though. That was my.
Okay.
That's what I meant by.
Let's see if anybody notices.
We saw.
Apparently not.
Oh,
Now you are approaching about 1/4 out into the river. And you notice that the current at this point is very lazy. So you're not having too much trouble keeping up with it.
All of a sudden the Kraken.
Don't joke about it. Addie does not go into the ocean ever again. Addie hates the ocean.
Well,
as you guys
try
are
not to die, fellas.
See ya. Have a good one.
We shall
we
pick
stop
up
it?
Do you
next
have
time.
any
Yeah.
KJM left?
that's a good place to
Do you have
start.
any
is.
KJM left?
So are we back to every other weekend?
Yes. As far as we're concerned.
Yes.
Okay, so
All right.
not
Wonderful.
next week, but the week after.
Correctamundo.
Very good.
Hold on, before I go. Heads or tails?
That was a great flip.
I didn't want, I didn't want to bang
Are
your
you
table.
graduating this
Here's
year?
my son. All right, call
Will you
it.
be graduated by next time we
I
meet?
didn't want to hurt your table, okay?
Left Lee will be.
All right, then
Oh,
I'll
wait.
find the secret.
I don't know.
If your
All right, call
graduation is
it.
on the 13th, that
Call
might
it.
interfere with our
My
plans.
graduation is the day after our game.
I want to say it's
Sunday?
Yes. On Mother's Day.
Call it. I say it's
So my last day of school is the 17th. My graduation is the 28th, and
We're at the
Are you okay?
rock.
You're dying out there.
something like that.
My last
Congratulations, buddy.
Day, my last day is Friday.
Nice.
Take it easy,
All
Clark.
right, sir.
See you soon, buddy.
See ya.
Your kid's graduating this year or no?
Oh, no, I got my.
Not yet.
No.
No.
My oldest is finishing junior.
Do you want me to
Oh.
roll a D8?
Huh?
Do you want me to roll a D8?
Anyway, I'm hopefully get out of here.
Take it easy, bud.
All of a sudden, like 80 more elves.
No,
are
I
gonna
don't
come.
think it's a good idea.
All right, guys, roll 16 again.
Why?
We need more.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we need more reinforcements.
All of a sudden, Bart comes back from the dead.
That could be
All depending
helpful.
on the
Hopefully,
year.
Parayko can
I cast Destroy Beetle.
give us some help. Hopefully, the dragon has not taken him to
Let's see what I
some
roll.
dark, deep, dark place.
No, it took him to the sun. Remember?
Bright,
9.
shiny
Like
place.
Superman. He went to heaven.
No,
Actually-
Superman was the guy who flew around the Earth so fast that he went back in time.
I can. Addie doesn't know it, but Chris knows that Bart is still alive.
That's cool.
How?
He's in the other game.
Oh.
No, he's not.
Bart? Yeah.
No.
He's visited a few times.
All right, you can think whatever.
Are you remember?
Chris thinks he knows what's happening. Daddy doesn't have a clue.
Did he ever come back to
Atlantis?
roll System Shock?
The time that we saw him in the
Throw that in your dice bag or something.
Throw it in your dice, man.
Bag. Blessings upon you,
I
Cobb.
know.
Clear the
Come on,
verklempt.
That's what you got too happy.
Here, catch.
So when we were in Robania, oh that was something different.
Oh yeah, wait.
Far
you know
Four, Far 5, we were there.
Watch
Bart.
out. Watch out. Oh. That's enough.